up, New York Giant fans? Thank you guys for tuning in the stream. It may glitch a bit. I've been having trouble with the StreamYard. I tried the OBS. Ain't going to be able to do it tonight, guys. So hopefully it doesn't glitch too bad for you guys. I want to say thank you for Bad Dog being on the channel. Opening night, my man.
Thank you. What are you thanking me for, man? Thank you for having me. We do this every year, Chris. This is our thing. We sit here every year, we scream at the Giants, but today we're going to scream in joy for the New York Giants. Let's go, baby.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see how it all turns out. What's going on, Sabrina? What's going on, Marjorie Simmons? What's going on, Moose? What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Stephen Lilly? What's going on, John Moose? Big Blue Jabroni in the house. Rome Dre in the house. Danny's in the house. Slim Blim's in the house. Joey Lutz in the house. Gideo's in the house. Kaylin, Mitch, Danny Dimes, Mike Marina, Tate, Stone, Meat. Thank you. Thank you. Tana Banana. Thank you guys for being here. Misleading story. I want to say, God, I got a new member. I forgot. I already, Waterfly. I want to say thank you to Waterfly. He became a new member on the old stream. Thank you for that. Stand up, new member, and welcome to the squad, Waterfly.
Wait a minute. Wait. Misleading stories in here?
Misleading stories in here. Deception. We got a lot of people.
Misleading story. Give me your email on one of my videos. You won the jersey giveaway. So make sure you leave your email on one of my videos. I don't care if it's do it on one of the Lakers ones. There's not many comments on there, but leave me your email. So I can get in touch with you. Just put your email on one of my things. And you win the jersey, man. You got the jersey giveaway.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have a members jersey giveaway probably this week. I'm going to be doing a stream, so definitely check that out. I see Andrew Christopher's in the chat. I think my super chats are a bit behind this one, but he says, hi. Thank you so much for being here, Andrew Christopher, man. I appreciate that. It's weird that this stream is ahead of this one on my phone. That usually doesn't happen, but the chat in R is ahead of this one. But whatever, it is what it is. Thank you for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Bad Dog, let's talk about the game as quickly as we can since it's starting. And we didn't even see if our TVs were linked up, but hopefully they are. I did record it, so first drive we may have to adjust. But
yes,
let's talk about the game coming in. And there it is. It just popped up on my chat. Thank you again, Andrew, for the love, man. I really appreciate it. We got a tough matchup here with this defense. The Pittsburgh Steelers last year, the number 5 rated defense in yards and points against, and that was with a bad offense that wasn't able to control the clock. They put all the pressure on the defense, led the league in sacks with 54, led the league in created turnovers with 38. They're going to be coming. Golden Tate's out this game. Let's talk about the offensive side of the football first with the New York Giants. Obviously, it starts and ends with Saquon Barkley, but how do you think we match up?
Yeah, we're not – I mean – on paper, we don't match up well. I mean, this is an experienced, high-flying, quick, pressure-packed defense, and our offensive line is brand new to one another. We got Andrew Thomas on one anchor. We got Cam Fleming on the other anchor. Obviously, Nick Gates starting at center. That's something new to him, too. So it's an inexperienced offensive line. They haven't had a chance to work together in any kind of game setting. So obviously the advantage goes to the Steelers there. There's no way you can deny that. It's going to be a test. If we can somehow hold them off and establish the run, I don't think that the Steelers' offense is going to put up a ton of points. I think that we can get to Big Ben. I honestly think that can happen. I think that Patrick Graham's – I was talking about this in the stream earlier. I'm interested to see how Patrick Graham and company gets defense, like pressure on Big Ben. Big Ben can turn the ball over. And he's coming off an injury, so we'll see how he does. But, yeah, their defense worries me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, their defense is ridiculous. And we didn't talk enough about Big Ben. And Sports Info, thank you very much. We already got 300 people in here, man. I can't say thank you enough. Sorry for the mix-up there with the stream. I appreciate everybody coming over here. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. David, man, thanks so much. He says, thanks for you guys for getting me through this weird offseason. Win or lose, bleed blue, but let's get this win, 100%. I'm going into this game, David, and it's one of the weird games. And I forgot who was on my channel that talked to me about this.
They're all weird. Right now.
Yeah, but it's one of the weird games, actually, Bad Dog. We're going in. I'm more nervous about the offense than the defense. I think that the offense is the more advanced unit on the New York Giants roster, but because of the team we're going up against, I'm actually more concerned with the offense in this game than the defense. I actually think our defense, with DeCastro out, is going to do a good job stuffing the run. They're all guard. So I'm more concerned on the offense and holding on to the football.
Yeah, I completely agree. And like you said, I mean, when we talked about the offseason stuff, I would definitely think the offense is light years ahead of the defense. But because of who we're facing, and this is going to be hard. Like I said, Andrew Thomas is going through the ringer immediately. We faced so many good pass rushers early in the year. And I mentioned this earlier, too. We cannot get away from Saquon. even when we were running the ball well, it seemed like Shermer always got away from the run too soon. I mean, if Saquon's got 7 carries for 12 yards, you can't give up on it because we've talked about this, Chris. He's like Barry Sanders, nothing, one whole bang, 80-yard touchdown. You got to be able to get the ball to your best player. He's got to be our best player tonight. And I want to establish a run, but I've also said I think the Steelers are going to come out looking to do that. I think that Daniel Jones is going to have to throw early in this game to kind of back that off a little bit to allow us to run. If we could pop some big runs, it's going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see. I don't know what the hell we have.
I completely agree. We got 2 new systems. We didn't have a preseason. We're going in blind as fans. Obviously, we know what we heard. We saw some of the scrimmages, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same offseason, and it's a new coaching staff. I'm excited to see what Joe Judge brings. And even if we were accustomed to Joe Judge is the type of coach, he's talked about it so many times, he's like a chameleon. He's going to go into – it's kind of like Belichick. He's going to go into one game completely different than the other in terms of his philosophy, and it's the same thing on the defense. Patrick Graham's going to show you so many different looks. It's going to be an unpredictable defense, and I'm excited to see how they implement everything in this football game. And I just want to shout out Karambite, man. Thanks so much for love. He says, first play throwback screen to Evan Ingram, like with wit. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think they're going to involve Evan Ingram heavily in this offense, just like Jason Witten with the Cowboys. I've talked about it all offseason. I think they're going to go heavy tight end, and I think they'll get creative with the play calling. People have asked me about the Wildcat formation with Saquon Barkley. I think you might see that in this game. They practiced it. They're going to throw in some wrinkles. They're going to try to create some opportunities with this offense against this great defense. And thank you so much, Emperor Belichick, man. He says, run the ball, keep Big Ben off the field. I mean, a bad dog. That's 101 against this team.
Definitely. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. And Big Ben, to me, like I was saying at the top of the stream, though, I still think it's a major question mark going into this game. The guy hasn't played in over a year. I'm not saying he can't get it done, but he's used to having Antonio Brown. There's no Antonio Browns on this roster. Big Ben hasn't played in a year. Maybe we could ruffle him up a little bit. We don't know until, like you said, we don't know yet until we see them on the football field tonight.
Exactly. Like I said, it's just so weird. And like I said, I'm sure – I wanted to say this again. I said this in my stream, but I'm sure there's a lot of Cowboys and Eagles fans in here. And again, I just want to say to you guys, thank you for being good sports about my videos yesterday. Most of you guys got a kick out of it, said, we got our butts kicked. It is what it is. Don't laugh too long, bad dog. You're probably going to lose tomorrow night. It's all good. I'm going to make a post game no matter what. But I just wanted to – we have got amazing Giant supporters, obviously. But what's really impressive to me is the amount of Cowboys and Eagles fans that support these channels and Washington fans as well. So, again, I know there's probably a lot more in here than was in my stream earlier. So thank you guys for being good sports. I mean, as Giants fans, that's really all we've had in the last 3 years is that you both lost on the same day and we hadn't played yet. That's the only way I can say anything to you guys. So I had to enjoy it. I had to take advantage of it.
How could you blame Bad Dog for taking advantage of that? We're not used to being able to sit out a week and see you guys lose. So it was an exciting day for us yesterday. Malik, man, thanks so much for love. He says, yo, what's up, Chris and the Bad Dog? Malik is the friggin' man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a great supporter of both of our channels. And Roldy's the man. He says, I hope we play mistake-free, but if we don't, I can't wait to hear Bad Dog's first fit. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get one, but hopefully that's not the case. I'm hoping we're all rainbows and butterflies at the end of this game. We're all excited.
Why am I getting an Instagram video right now? Why does that happen? Get that off of there. I'm streaming.
Lefty, man. Thanks.
Follow me on Instagram, I'm streaming.
Lefty, thanks for the love. He says, G-Man on Monday night. Let's go, Lefty. Let's get an upset. I mean, you know what? The Jaguars won yesterday, Bad Dog. Why can't we?
The Washington won yesterday. Why can't we?
Exactly. Let's get a W.
Jacksonville won. The Raiders won.
Yeah, let's get a W, man. This is a weird season.
The freaking Bears came back from 23-6 and Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, I mean, if Mitch Trubisky could put up, I'll tell you what, I'm a little worried about that momentum going in, but at the end of the day, they still got Trubisky next week, so we should be able to stick with them. Zuhab, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. What's popping, Chris? Sup, doggy? Time to stand up, New York Giant fans. Zuhab, man, thanks so much for love. I really appreciate it. And Al Bats, we all know that he's always burying bodies in the back of the trunk, Bad Dog.
I saw him earlier.
Yeah. He says, been a long offseason and last 3 years, let's turn the page. Exactly. New head coach, new everything. Let's be positive. Let's go into this, give this guy a real opportunity, and let's get it going, Al.
Let's go. Al, you know what I'm saying. Money. Yeah, anybody that ever owes me money, I need something to be taken care of, that thing over there, that guy over there, that guy over here, whatever, Al's got us, so it's always good to have Al Bats in the chat.
Al knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. But now that we got
the guy, though.
now that we got a second bad dog, let's make sure our TVs are as close to synced up as possible. Right. Right now, I've got I think it's a T-Mobile commercial.
Yep, I have one too.
It's got a woman smiling. She just raised her eyebrow. Now it's going to T-Mobile Business Advantage, largest 5G network. And I'll tell you when the commercial ends. It just ended. Now I got a PlayStation Marvel commercial.
All right. I'm way behind it. It just ended for me now.
Okay. So I
4
think
seconds, maybe.
I think the broadcast on the DVR starts at 7:15. So the first drive, we probably won't be synced up. I'll call the plays, and then once we get a stoppage of play, I'll have Bad Dog take over until I sync up with him.
That's fine.
Brett, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it, man. He says, first place on the line. Let's go. You're right. I mean, well, technically, the Washington football team would still be in first place because they won a divisional game, if you want to get really technical. But, yes, we will be tied for first place if we do, in fact, win this game tonight. So
we're in second right now.
We're in second right now. Yeah, let's just not play. We could be in second the whole year, Bad Dog. But I'm kidding. And Stephen Lilly from across the pond, I appreciate it. He says, here we go. Giants football is back. So excited. Lilly, my man. Glad to see you in the stream, my man. Hope
always good to see Steven around. Always.
Always. Sacred Dust in the chat. He says, got my lucky New York Giants sock and my New York Giants shot glass ready. We only use that if we get a win, Sacred Dust. So hopefully you get to take a shot tonight. Yeah. And Nitro Freak, the Eagles YouTube content creator in the chat, he says, Steelers win 35-17, and Jones has 3 fumbles. Go, bro.
Yeah, he's just still butthurt over the video I made yesterday. Can't take a joke. Says I did that because they live rent free in my head. Then I wonder why. I said, so like I live in your head rent free, right, Nitro Freak? So why you come to my video and comment? He says, because you made a video on the Eagles. Okay, all right, whatever. I made a video. So then a few hours later, I make a video on the Cowboys. And who's in the comment section? Oh, that would be Nitro Freak. Well, that video wasn't on the Eagles, so why were you there? Hello. Really, Nitro, let the Yankees kick some ass. We always got the Yankees, Nitro Freak. We still got the Yankees, baby. Let's go Yankees.
Yuri, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, entertaining Bad Dog? 2017 Giants, Leo Williams with a sack. Book it. Listen. We didn't talk a lot about Leo Williams throughout the offseason. I think Leo Williams fits this scheme very well. And I actually think, I'm not saying he's going to get a sack tonight. I guarantee you, he's going to get more sacks than last year at a half a sack. But no, in all realistically speaking, in a contract year, I think he fits the scheme. I think Leo Williams is going to get 4 or 5 sacks this year. I think he's going to do well for the Giants. And Chris Leon, man, thanks so much. He says, let's get this clapping ready. I appreciate it. And Roldy, we're about to kick off. Want to get one more in. In previous years, I'm usually excited saying we're winning the opener. This year, I'm going in not as excited and talking shit that we're going to win. Listen, man, and thank you so much, Marty. Thank you to everybody for being here, by the way. I really appreciate it. And Rudy, man, thank you for love, man. He says, 1-0 Giants begin the path to the playoffs. No. Let's go. Johnny T, my man, we're about to kick off. He says, let's go, boys. Clean slate starts tonight. Go Giants. And like I said, me and Bad Dog, we're going to be out of sync a little bit on this drive. So if you see me going crazy and Bad Dog's waiting, that's why we'll sync it up after the first drive. Independent, he says, let's beat the Steelers and Ben eating burgers. I appreciate it.
Yes, he has been eating burgers.
Yes, he has. And Stephen Lilly, Chris, it's crazy, but over 2 years I'm watching now. Lilly, man, you've been such a great supporter of my channel since the beginning, pretty much. And I can't say thank you enough, man.
He's the man.
And Meat, man, thank you so much for the super sticker. I don't even know how to do that, but if I could, I would. Kickoff is away. New York Giants set to field it from about, it goes out of the end zone. So the Giants are going to set up shop there at the 25-yard line. And Vladimir Putin, I got my headphones on right now at halftime. I'll definitely pay you back with the spin while I'm calling the game. We're going to be into it. I owe you a halftime spin. Thank you so much, Vladimir Putin, for love. I really appreciate it.
They're Russian.
But here we go. New York Giants.
We got 750 here. We got 200 likes. All to do is smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Giants season begins tonight. Let's go, G-Man.
And we're going to be on Bad Dog's channel next week. So I'm sure they're going to be posting that in the stream throughout. Make sure you sub up Bad Dog. We'll be on his channel next week. Here comes Daniel Jones coming out in the shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Empty backfield first play. You're not kidding. You wanted them to come out throwing. They got Barkley in the slot.
Here we go.
Jones takes it. Throws on the line. Caught for 13 yards and a New York Giants. First down, Sterling Shepard.
What a throw by Jones. Zipped it right in there. Let's not get too carried away. Last year, we went right down the field and scored on Dallas.
Out in the hurry up. Jones under center. They're trying to catch him off guard. Jones calls an audible at the line of scrimmage. He's got Barkley in the backfield. One wide out to the right is Shepard. Looks like they're going to ground here. He turns, hands to Barkley. Barkley running right. Tries to spin out of a tackle. Nowhere to go. He'll lose a yard It'll be 2nd and 11. And Darren, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. Need the Steelers and the Titans to win. I'm sorry, man. You know I'm not rooting for that, my man. But Darren, you're a great subscriber. I hope you win your Titans bet.
Yeah,
so,
can't root for your money in this game.
Yeah. So here we go. Jones coming out again. Empty backfield here. They got Barkley out wide right. 2nd and 11. You didn't see this a lot at all last year, Bad Dog, with Barkley lined up as a wide receiver.
Barkley lined up wide. That is something new.
Steelers come with 5. Pretty clean pocket. Jones has time. Throws. Oh, he dropped it right in Ingram's mitts, and he drops it. He had an easy first down.
He did. He didn't look it in all the way. He caught the ball. He tried to turn upfield before he had it, and that's a drop. And that kind of thing can't happen. When you're a team that's won 12 games the last 3 years, you need to make every play. Run a lap, Ingram.
He's got to catch that, man.
Run a lap.
He's got to catch that. 3rd and 11 here. We're a minute into the game. 13:55 to go.
That's a big drop, Chris.
He's got to catch that, man. We'll see what Jones could do here. But again, you want to play it safe here. Great defense. Don't do anything stupid here. From the 37.
Got to catch that ball.
Shotgun formation. Barkley to his left. Steelers showing blitz. Takes the snap. They come with 4. Again, good job here by the line. Over the middle. Caught by Shepard in traffic at the 49. New York Giants. First down. I'll tell you what, Bad Dog. Jones is putting some zip on these throws.
I'll tell you what, Jason Garrett. It was a great throw. And again, great work by Sterling Shepard. I mean, splitting the double team wide open. Daniel Jones threw him open there. And that's what you need. I mean, Sterling Shepard sat right down in the zone. So good job by the line to protect him.
And here we go. Jones coming out under center. Turns, pitches to Barkley. Barkley's got a couple of lead blockers. Turns the corner. And he's going to run for a nice 6-yard gain before he's pushed out of bounds. There we go. There we go.
That's a good start for the Giants, man. You convert a 3rd and 11. You should have converted a 2nd and 11. Daniel Jones looks sharp. Saquon Barkley, good run on first down. I mean, if you're 2nd and 4, 3rd and 2 all night, I don't care how good the defense is, man.
Look at the hurry-up offense here. They get it to Barkley. Barkley's going to lose all of it. He loses like 6 yards on that carry. The Steelers, they absolutely gobble him up. It's going to be a loss of – I think it'll be 3rd and 9.
Well, the Giants, they're hurrying up. I mean, the thing is there, Barkley's got to – and we've talked about this before. He's just got to fall forward at that point. Don't go backwards. Don't hesitate. Can't make, a ton of things. He lost probably a couple of yards he shouldn't have.
Yeah, it should have been like
on that line there.
Should have been 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6. Instead, it's 3rd and 8. Jones coming out in the shotgun here from the 47. We'll see if he can pick it up here. He picked it up on the 3rd and 11 last time. Yeah. Takes the snap out of the gun. Steelers come with 4. Clean pocket again. Jones throws over the middle, dumps it down. This is 4 down territory. He picks up about 6. That's CJ Board. It'll be a 4th and 2. I think they're going to go for this. Meat Church, man. Thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. The meat is throbbing for a Giant.
There you go. Yeah,
Joe Judge showing the aggressiveness, Bad Dog. 4th and 1.
You won 12 games in the last 3 years. You're in no man's land here. If you put the ball in the end zone, you get about 20 yards of field position. What's the difference? Make a statement. Go out there early. Let's line up. Let's show them that we want this game, and see what Jason Garrett calls right now. You ain't got to worry about any lip readers out there.
They're coming out in the I formation. We expected to see more of that this year.
The I formation. How about that?
Here they go. 2 tight end set. Shepard in motion. Looks like he might be trying to draw him off sides. They're not going to snap this. Giants tried to draw him off sides, and there is a flag.
They did jump. The Steelers.
I think it's an illegal formation. Delay game, rather. Okay. So the Giants never planned on going for that. It is what it is. You take the 5 yards, gives you more room to punt. You pin them deep. Not a bad opening drive. You were able to move the ball, get into their territory. If you pin them deep here, obviously you want points every drive, Bad Dog, but not a bad drive. You saw Jones convert on 2 3rd and longs.
Yeah, I mean, no 3-and-outs is a good thing. The big thing there was you saw the Giants still up by the pass rush. I mean, Daniel Jones had a clean pocket pretty much every time he dropped back. So they flipped field position. That's good. We saw a lot of 3-and-outs last year. This time they get a couple first downs, and they're going to get good. They're going to have good field position for the
ball. Giants, grab it. Who's got it? Giants got it, I think, at the 1. The Giants, I think, got the 1-yard line. Whose ball is it?
It's a scrum, Chris. That's not social distancing.
Who's got it?
Giants say they have it.
Giants ball.
Yeah! Let's go,
baby. Let's go, baby. And we got time. Thank you so much, Love. He says, let's go, Big Blue. And thank you so much, Nelly. He says, let's go, Giants. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Giants got the ball in like the 2, like Mr. Special Teams Joe Judge, Bad Dog.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if that was his special teams. It's just a muff fair catch. Seen a lot of muff fair catches during Sunday's games, man. It's weird. I don't know if these guys weren't practicing fielding punts, whatever, but it's been a lot of it. And that ball he never caught it. It hit him right in the chest.
Got to get 6 here.
Huge break for the Giants. Just pound it in. Let's go 6-0. Let's get it.
11:24 here. They got it at the 3-yard line. Jones coming out in the gun. He's got Barker to his left, 3 wide to the right. Steelers showing blitz. Jones takes the snap, gives to Barkley. Barkley up the middle, head of steam. He'll get a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd and goal at about the 2.
Okay, now I'm going to say this right now. I don't like the shotgun. I don't like the shotgun handoff at the 3-yard line. I mean, line up 2 tight ends, fullback, run it. I do not like that empty backfield shotgun. I just don't like that.
I agree with you. You got to run it. You got to go I formation, goal line, pound it. I don't like it from the shotgun either.
I don't like the shotgun. I don't like that anyway, but inside the 5 especially. I want you guys, you're going to run it, just line up and run it.
Same thing again, shotgun. Barker to his right from the 2.
Let Jones run it in if nothing else. I wouldn't mind seeing that little option or something.
Jones drops back, and that might be a fumble. If it is, the Giants recovered it. It will be a touchdown by Gates if it's a fumble. I think they're going to rule it incomplete. But again, Jones, you're weary of the fumbling problems. He got hit there by Watt. Ingram did a horrible job of block. That's a fumble. This should be a touchdown for the Giants, by the way. This should be a touchdown for the Giants.
I don't know. I think his arm is coming forward there.
I think he hit it before the arm comes forward.
Oh, that's a fumble. That's the empty hand.
I think can you review that? That's a weird review.
It is a weird review, but you never want to review a fumble, but I mean.
They take the snap out of the gun. Jones is going to keep it. Drops back. The pass incomplete. He had Ingram. 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. They're going to have to settle for 3.
Bad throw by Jones. And again, that's not good, but that was a bad job of the Giants. I mean, number one, I don't know why you're running out of the shotgun to start. That was a bad throw by Daniel Jones. Yeah, Ingram wide open. And, of course, can't fumble either. Just a missed opportunity for the Giants there. Missed opportunity. Although I think he was expecting Ingram to break, and he just wasn't out of his break yet. He got out there late.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing, but you got to take the 3 here. This is not an explosive offense with the Steelers. They got a great defense. Take the 3, and they get 3. I'll take it. I wanted 7 there. Missed opportunity, but you got to take the points where you can get them. The Giants do get 3 there, but obviously you want 7 when you get that opportunity.
Yeah.
But positive nonetheless. We got 3 points. We'll see what our defense has got.
Positives was the first drive was very good. Special teams down there in a swarming formation. And, all right, let's sync up the TVs here.
Yeah, oh, yeah, good call. Let me go to the DVR. I'll have you call it until such time I catch up because it's going to take me a little time.
Okay, that's probably my favorite commercial on TV right now. Sports expert thinks she's ugly, but she's not. She is not. I love her.
I didn't see who it was. Who was it?
The AT&T girl.
Ah.
Yeah, I like her.
All right, let's see. A lot of times when I hit play, we're almost synced up here on the DVR. Right now, I've got a guy on his cell phone talking to a J.J. Watt Subway commercial.
Yeah. Yes. I think we're good.
I'll let you know exactly when the commercial ends, but I think we're definitely.
I think we're pretty close.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't need to be exact. If it's a second or split second off, it's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're close. They're showing the sandwich now, tomatoes.
Yep.
All right, I think we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
all right.
It's a freaking sandwich. Yo, we got 1,133 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys got to hit that like button. We only got 267 of them. We need a lot more likes in the chat. Listen, this is going to be like one of these Laker things, right? So we get 1,000 likes tonight, we win. So smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Let's go.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Most importantly, going over to Bad Dogs channel. They'll be putting the link, the whole stream will be over there for the Giants show next week and along with the Giants game. So going over there, check him out. Thank you guys for being here. Do appreciate it. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube so far. Mixed results. I thought it was a good first drive. We moved the ball. We converted on 2 third and longs, which I worried about. 3rd and 11, I think 3rd and 8. Jones picked up 2 big 3rd down conversions. The special teams recovered a fumble, which is what the calling card is for Joe Judge. So that was nice to see. We created a turnover. I thought we were going to have to be +2 in that area probably to win this game. We already got 1, but we settled for 3 instead of 7.
And you see what I like there? We had like 260 likes. I said, let's get 1,000 likes. We got over 400 like that.
There you go. There you go.
Keep banging. Keep banging.
There you go.
You guys say they hate Ingram. Listen, Ingram dropped the pass. Ingram's had that problem. But that pass there, I don't really know who that was on. I think Ingram got out of his break late. And, I honestly, I'd have to put that on Ingram. I do think that Daniel Jones expected him to break a little earlier because looking at the replay, obviously, if Daniel Jones threw where Ingram was, the ball would have been knocked away by the line.
I'm telling you what, man. Giants should have a touchdown. Obviously, it's not good because we want him to work on his fumbling problems, but that should have been a touchdown for the Giants. That was. I'm going
to be honest with you, though, Chris. And again, Daniel Jones doesn't even work on the fumbling. There's no quarterback in the league that wouldn't have fumbled when.
No. Watt clobbered him.
When you're getting ready to go and you get hit, you're losing the ball. I don't care who you are.
Giants set to kick it away here. Jason, man, thank you so much for love. He says early jitters. I'll take the 3. Come on, defense. Yeah, I mean that's the optimistic way to look at it.
Let's get a look at this defense and see what they can do here.
Gano's going to kick it out of the end zone, and it's 3-0 Giants here as the Steelers will start their first drive. Big Ben's first game back here in about a year. I think he played 1 game last year, and we'll see. I mean, like I've said all along, I think the Giants are going to do well against the run here with the Steelers. The question is, can they keep up with the pass? Obviously, you got to worry about Evan Ingram. You got to worry about Juju Smith-Schuster in the slot. They got Deontay Johnson. They've definitely got some weapons. We'll see how this Giants defense measures up, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see if they can get some pressure on Big Ben. Because, again, he's turnover prone. I mean, you get some pressure on him. He does fumble. He does throw interceptions. But we got to get there.
Here's Ben out of the gun. First play, hands to Connor. And Giants do a good job there of stuffing it. Got maybe 2. It'll be about a 2nd and 8.
Yep, I see Dalvin Tomlinson on that tackle. And
look like Martinez, too, the newly acquired linebacker. I
got to get used to these numbers, too, now. Because, again, I didn't get to watch them in the preseason. What numbers are what here? We've got a lot of new guys in this defense.
Zach, I'll get to that in 1 second, man. Thank you very much. Here's Ben coming out in the gun. See what the Giants do here. Look for them to blitz a lot this game.
Yeah, let's see where they bring the pressure from. That's what's going to be interesting at Patrick Graham.
They're going to hand again to Connor. They fake the end around. Giants do a good job again of butting that up. It'll be 3rd and 6, and that was Leo on that tackle.
Yep.
Zach, man, thanks so much for love. He says, I like you boys, but I hope you all lose. After watching the boys lose, I need a cheer up. Listen, if I was watching a Cowboys stream, I'd hope the same thing. So
yeah, I mean, it's all good. Zach said, "Bad dog." My video is, "Why you got to do me dirty like that?" I said, "Man, I don't get to talk a lot of crap to you guys. So I have to take advantage, Zach. That's all. It's all love, baby. It's all love."
They got Ballantyne starting, by the way. That was a major question. He's starting on that second cornerback spot. Ben coming out in the shotgun.
Take the snap. Here on 3rd and 5.
Drops, pops. Giants get pressure. He flips it behind Connor, fumbles it. Giants are going to come up with a tackle. A quick 3 and out for the New York Giants defense.
And there it is. I couldn't see who came in. Marcus Golden in there on the pressure. And again, Golden had 10.5 sacks last year. Darnay Holmes also came with pressure. I think Holmes is the one that got the initial pressure there off the end.
Darnay Holmes.
It was Darnay Holmes that got it. Roethlisberger barely got rid of that. The Steelers got a break that they recovered it. But Darnay Holmes, and again, this is Patrick Graham's scheme. You don't know where it's coming from. Like Joe Judge said, you can have a chameleon-like defense. And huge first drive for the Giants defense. Big.
And here's the punt. Giants are going to field it here. That's a low punt there. Bounced at the 30, 40. And he's going to go down. Peppers goes down at the 43 for the Giants. So good field position again. 8:34 to go first quarter. And L.A. Lou in the building. He says, keep shooting, Danny. Oops. Wrong stream. My bad.
L.A. Lou, my man.
Lou, man, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And congratulations to your Rams, by the way. And thank you for helping us out last night. But yeah, Bad Dog, you couldn't have. I mean, obviously, we wish we got a touchdown there. But outside of that, the defense gets a quick 3 and out. You get pressure on Ben. The one time they go to pass, we stuff the run. Yep. Great start.
Definitely a good start for the defense. And I like you said, I like seeing Darnay Holmes coming to pressure because you just don't know. We don't have that legitimate edge rusher. So in order, we talk about this ad nauseum, in order to get pressure, you're going to have to come from a lot of different places and show a lot of different looks, and that's what they did. And the rookie Darnay Holmes got home on the blitz, almost caused a turnover, and then a good recovery by the Giants in order to tackle Connor short. So start off well. Here's Baker Mayfield. He's absolute trash. You'd have been more wrong about that, Freddie.
Oh my God! What about the Browns? Would they lose 38-6 or 36-8 or whatever it was?
Odell Beckham 3 catches, 22 yards, garbage.
3 catches, 22 yards, and he took a couple of bathroom breaks. Odell Beckham.
Yeah, on himself.
On himself, yeah. Jason, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. Did you guys see that formation by the defense pre-snap? Graham is going to be playing games with them today. Jason, I agree. It's going to be the art of deception, man. And I like it. I like the unpredictability from this defense this year. We're going to take shots. Sometimes you're going to swing and miss, but when we hit, you're going to come up with big plays. We almost did there. That was a fumble almost that the Giants almost recovered.
Well, it was a fumble, but they almost got to it. And, the funny thing is, talking about Odell Beckham, we had a bunch of nonsense streams where we asked if people sat or stand when they went. We all know Odell Beckham lays down. Weirdo.
Yeah, you got Jay, of course, man. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being such a great supporter of the channel, man. I love this.
You know it. Brilly, brother.
Really, by the way, what are you drinking tonight?
I got Magic Hat number 9 here.
Ooh, I like the Magic Hat. A little apricot.
Yep, absolutely.
I went with the Land Shark. It's smooth. It's nice. It's smooth.
I went to the other grocery store hoping I could get Dos Equis. Neither one of my grocery stores has it. They don't have Sapporo. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, there was no Heineken pints either. Heineken pints are in short. They're like, there's none around here. So I was like, I get 15 cans of Magic Hat for $15. Let's do it. I haven't had Magic Hat in forever.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Magic Hat. I haven't had Magic Hat in a while.
Good stuff.
And thank you, Sports Influencer, for right now. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Most important thing, go into that link that they're going to be posted throughout. Subscribe to Bad Dog. We'll be over there next week. But thank you to everybody for blowing up the stream. We always say it. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. And so far, we're off to a good start. Hopefully, the Giants could maintain this. And they did exactly what we said. We wanted them to throw. They're coming out empty backfield again on first down.
I think they're trying to confuse Pittsburgh. And I'll tell you what, this shows a lot. Joe Judge showed a lot of confidence in the offensive line to go with the empty backfield so early in the game.
Jones out of the gun, drops back. Steelers only come with 3. Throws over the middle. That's nearly picked off. It should have been caught by Barkley. It was in traffic, but it hit both hands, goes off the hands, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's 2 drops for the Giants here early on. And I don't know what's going on here, but, you can't put these on Daniel Jones. I mean, he's putting the ball where it needs to be.
No, he's got to catch. You got
to catch it. I mean, it hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, almost picked
Daniel
off.
Jones has been, with the exception of the fumble, his throwing's been on point. You gotta catch that. Offset eye formation, Chris. Offset eye.
And God, they are blowing up the backfield. They are coming with it. They're stacking the box. That's a 4-yard loss in the backfield. 3rd and 14.
That's Bud Dupree. I freaking love that guy. I mean, that dude is. I told you, he's like Sharp Palomalo, just at the linebacker position. I mean, the energy is just crazy. I mean, nobody picked him up off the edge. He just flies in there. Barkley had no chance. No chance.
Yeah, he absolutely blew that. I don't know if that was a missed assignment, whatever. It was on Thomas's side, but I'll get to those super chats in 1 second. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Big play coming up here for the New York Giants. 3rd and 14.
You got good field position. Don't do anything stupid. Check it down if you got it. Don't turn it over. Punt it deep.
Screen pass here to Barkley. Barkley, nowhere to go. He's going to gain a yard. Like you said, don't do anything stupid there. They'll punt. You still got good field position. Pin them deep. Let the defense do some work. Get the ball back. But a good. We know that the Steelers are going to get some 3 and outs. Their defense is ridiculous. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Giants are going to drive every time, and that's what you do there. It's just there's nobody's out there to block, and Zeitler did a bad job there. I mean, he whiffed. I mean, it's not a good job by Zeitler. Not that Barkley's going to get a first down there, but Giants have had hard times at screens because our guards and tackles just don't pull well. And like I said, just didn't do anything stupid. Just flip field position again. Let the defense do what they did the first time.
We'll see if Dixon gets another good punt off here. Here's the punt away. This one not as deep. Steelers look to field it there at about the 18, maybe 17. They'll start there. And let me get to some of these. Sam Darnold, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. Andrew Thomas looked good. Hope you guys do good. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I love Andrew Thomas. And we got time. Says, yeah, let's talk about Baker Trashfield. And we'll talk about him plenty at halftime. And thank you for the love, man. David Biago says, hey, guys, thought this day would never get here. We already stopped more 3rd downs than we did all last year. That's actually scientifically correct. David Biagolo. And Mike Moreno, man, thanks for the love. He says, there's always a noticeable improvement from last year. Hey, man, you got to be optimistic. I love the changes with this team, and hopefully we come out fighting. So far we have. That was a tough drive there. Hopefully the defense responds. Kevin, man, thanks for love. He says, they had no down linemen. I'm drunk as hell. Let's go, G-Man. And Yuri says, Darnay Holmes loves to play chess. He does. He also loves playing the slot corner for the New York Giants. And V-Man, thanks so much for love. Congrats, Chris. You're free of the coupons. You're talking about the Wilpons, the New York Mets. Yes, they sold the team today. I'm ecstatic. Steve Cohen is now officially the new owner of the New York Mets, so maybe we'll actually start spending some money and winning some baseball games. So thank you for that, V-Man. I appreciate it.
Hopefully James Dolan's next.
Yes, hopefully James Dolan is next indeed. Hopefully James Dolan is next indeed. But thank you to everybody for being here. Really do appreciate it, man. Great start so far. That's a tough drive. We're going to see if this defense could respond. Giants had a good drive the first time. They chewed up about 5 minutes of clock. They got a quick 3 and out, but then the Steelers get it right back. So can't have those long, grueling drives. Got to get off the field.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, the Giants missed some opportunities. I mean, it sucks. You get a really good drive, you punt the ball, you get it down to the 3-yard line. You know, you run a shotgun run. I just do not like that at any point, but definitely not down there. You know, then Daniel Jones fumbles, and honestly, you probably could have reviewed that, to be honest, and got a touchdown out of it on a bad play. I don't think you're going to see many reviews where you're like, I want it to be a fumble.
Yeah.
But you know, he definitely was a fumble. And you know, then again, just don't think Evan Ingram got out of his break soon enough. And Daniel Jones expected him to be there. And I think Daniel Jones might have hurried to throw. I think he had a little bit more time than he thought. But passing downs, the Giants have done pretty good at blocking, but their run blocking's been awful. So I don't know. And I haven't seen them run to the left too often. It seems like they're running to the right, which I don't know why. I mean, why wouldn't you go towards Hernandez and Andrew Thomas instead of going towards Zeitler and Cam Fleming? I don't know why they keep running to the right. So
yeah, that's been disappointing so far. The run, you knew that they were going to come up and stuff it, though. We can't abandon it. I don't care. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep that defense honest. But so far, outside of that one run for 7 yards off the right tackle, they haven't gotten much going. I'll get to that in 1 second, Q-Dog. Thank you very much. Here's Ben under center, turns, hands to Connor. Connor dances, prances, got maybe 3. But again, the Giants do a good job. Martinez again in on the tackle. 6:50 to go here first quarter. Q-Dog, man, thanks for love. He says, I got my Daniel Jones number 8 jersey on, baby. We're ready for a turnaround season with the entertainer and the bad doggy Dizzle. Let's go, Giants. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he won that jersey from me on a giveaway. I'm glad you got it, man. And it looked good on you when you sent me the picture. So thank you for being here, Q-Dog. I appreciate it.
That's good stuff. Q-Dog.
Q-Dog's the man. Q-Dog is the friggin' man. So here we go. Second, they gave him a good spot there. I thought he got 2 or 3. 2nd and 6. It's really 2nd and 7. Ben takes a shotgun, drops back, screen pass, set up well, and he threw it a little bit out in front, but it looked like Devontae Downs was ready to light him up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants played that well. They were out in front of those blocks. The blockers were a little bit late there. The Giants looked like they had that. Even if he caught it, he probably isn't getting any yards. Maybe would have got a couple if he could have lowered his shoulder. But, yeah, good job by the defense there. And, hey, man, this is 3rd and 6. This is where, again, we'll see what Patrick Graham comes up with, see if the Giants bring some pressure from a different part of the field. But, again, this is where you got to get off the field. The Giants are really bad at this last year. Getting off the field on 3rd down, they went 3 and out the first time. Let's see if we can get them again.
Ben out of the gun, shotgun. He's got Connor to his left. 3 wide right, takes the snap, drops, pops, has time. Gets some pressure up the middle, throws. Oh, nice catch. I think that's Juju all the way down to the 32. He beat Ballantyne in coverage.
Yeah, it's just that's Juju Smith-Schuster doing what he does best. I mean, he's a big receiver. Big Ben hobbling a little bit, Chris. Little flexing the left knee. I don't think he got hit low there. Giants did get some pressure. Roethlisberger, just big and strong, able to get rid of it.
Yeah, Lorenzo Carter got there.
They did.
Yeah, he definitely got a nice hit on him there. And the Giants got some good pressure. They're getting decent pressure. B.J. Hill was also in on that hit, but he did get the throw of just in time.
That's okay. I mean, you tip your hat to the Big Ben. He did a good job getting rid of the ball, but you like to see the Giants hitting him early. I mean, that's what you need. You need quarterback hits.
And here's the handoff to Connor, and Lorenzo Carter blows it up in the backfield, maybe a half a yard. Nice play there by Zoe.
Ian Leo right there, man. The Steelers having a hard time running the ball. So, again, this speaks to what our strength is on our defense, and that is the front four doing a really good job. Lorenzo Carter already making noise like he did in the scrimmage. So, good to see his defense doing well early on. Let's hope that they can continue it throughout the game.
Yeah, Zoe's been active so far on this drive. And again, Giants doing exactly what I thought they would on defense. They're stuffing the run. Got to see if they could guard against the pass, though. So far, Schuster with a nice catch last time. It'll be 2nd and 9 here from the 33. Shotgun for Ben. Takes the snap, low snap, able to recover it. Throws right. Oh, what a tight window throw that was. Nearly picked off, but incomplete. Looking for Schuster again.
Big hit out there. And again, good pressure on Roethlisberger because he had to throw that ball. He threw it low. And just a good job there by the Giants. I mean, the snap was low. Sorry, Ben did throw low. Good job by Ben to take the low snap, but good hitting out there in the secondary and forcing the incompletion right there.
That was James Bradbury on the hit, and they got Bradbury. That was actually Johnson on the attempted catch there. Deontay Johnson. I thought it was Schuster. Schuster's 19. Ben coming out of here 3rd and 9 from his 33.
He brings some pressure.
They do bring the pressure. He throws a deep ball down the right sideline. That's Claypool. Was he in? He didn't look in. They're going to call it a catch.
Wow, he got both feet down. That's pretty amazing there.
That's a
Caught
push-up.
on Bradbury.
Oh, that is a push-up by Claypool. Does he have possession the whole way?
I think he had that.
That's 1 foot, and he drags the toe. That's a catch. What a catch. But does he lose it, though, when he goes to the ground? Can't see from that angle, but regardless, that's a hell of a catch. They're not going to challenge it. They got it at the 39. Nice catch there by Chase Claypool.
Great throw by Roethlisberger, double coverage as well.
Ben takes it. They try to bounce to the outside. Giants do a good job. Again, Bradbury in on the tackle, maybe 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 36, 4:11 to go first quarter.
Giants did a good job against the run tonight so far. But again, the third downs, we struggled on that last year. And so far, Steelers are 2 out of 3 on third downs tonight. And again, this is just a great catch by Claypool, but the throw by Roethlisberger was fantastic.
Yeah, you can't complain about that coverage. Bradbury and Love are right there. I mean, he just put it the only place where his receiver could catch it. 2nd and 7. Claypool with a nice catch there on the right sideline, showing him on the sideline. Ben out of the gun, turns, hands, and he's going to try to bounce this to the outside, breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 2. Love on the tackle. And Malik, man, thanks for love. He says, why do you think I wanted to – I know you were a big fan of him, Malik. Chase Claypool.
I'm sure a lot of people were a big fan of Claypool. Ian, we got time, absolutely loves him.
Yeah. Made a beautiful catch there, and he's definitely going to be a mismatch, whoever he plays against. The guy's tall. He's 6'4". Definitely a big threat in the red zone.
Yeah, and he's fast. I mean, he ran a 4.42 40, so the guy obviously has incredible athletic talent and skills. See what the Giants do here. 3rd and 1. The entire playbook's open for the Steelers, so this is a tough one for Patrick Graham and company.
Empty backfield for Ben, and a nice throw there to Connor to the 25. Valentine on the tackle.
And there's not much you can do about that. I mean, it's just a quick pitch and catch right there. 3rd and 1. Like I said, the whole playbook's open. And
that's tough. I mean,
that's tough for anybody. That one-on-one coverage out of the slot, man. It's just a quick turn, and you got the matchup you wanted there.
Yeah, Fackrell was
not known for his coverage skills.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. Good throw there by Ben from the 24. See if we can hold them to 3 like they were able to do for us. Giants coming out with a 4-man front, man in motion left to right. Ben takes the snap, hands to Connor. Giants do a good job setting the edge there. Nowhere to go. A loss of 1, and that is Leonard Williams. I think that's his 2nd tackle on the day.
Yep, Leo in there on the play. I couldn't see who got there early on in the whoever 25 is. I think it was 25.
25 is, I think it's Valentine. No, I think it's Valentine. It might be Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Valentine.
Again, I haven't seen these numbers all year, so
yeah,
you got to get used to it again.
What's going on, Rena? Thanks for popping into the stream. So here we go. Ben coming out in the shotgun. It'll be a 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Come on, make a play.
Go. Get some pressure on his ass. Knock his ass down. Let's go.
They do get pressure, but it's a screen pass. He gets it off to Connor. Connor shaking, baking. Nice tackle from behind by the newly acquired Blake Martinez.
Was Blake closed like a bullet train right there? Hits him hard to gain 2. And we 3rd down and long. This is where the Giants got to get off the field. Good job by Blake Martinez. Obviously, another one of the bigger free agent names you brought in here. A tackling machine.
Looked like a lion going after a gazelle.
He did. He got some good closing speed on that one.
3rd and 9. This is really the first 3rd and long of this drive. This is where the Giants struggled last year. We'll see if they can get out of it. Yeah. 3rd and 9 here from Ben.
Yeah, let's see if they bring some pressure this time or if they drop back in cover.
Man in motion. Giants come with 4. Ben drops back to pass. They get there. Good pressure up the middle. Incomplete pass. Wasn't sure. It might have been Leo. 4th and 9.
And the Giants got lucky that they did get there because he was wide open coming out of the backfield. Again, Blake Martinez is not known for coverage skills, and he got matched up on the running back there. And, luckily Leo got there because otherwise he's still running if he catches that ball.
I'll tell you what, man. Leonard Williams had a hell of a drive there.
He did. All right, let's see if they miss this field goal.
4th and 9.
They're going to miss. They're going to miss this field goal. They're going to miss it.
41-yard field goal. It'll be from the left hash snap. Good hold, good kick. That is true blue. Well, not blue, but down the center, 3-3.
Some of you got ahead of me again, man.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
All right. I'll try to pull
it. It's close enough. It's not.
All right. 49 seconds to go. We go to commercial break. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, Maury? Thank you for being here. What's going on, Moonpak? Giants do a good job there. I mean, the Steelers have a good long drive there. They had like a 6-minute drive, but they only get 3. I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's just like our first drive outside of the fumble. I mean, we ended up getting 3. But again, third and long, I love that they're getting pressure on Ben, Chris. This was a big thing. Can this Giants defense get pressure on the opposing quarterback? And we've seen it early so far. They haven't had a sack yet, but they've hit him at least 3 or 4 times. They've definitely had pressure, and that's good to see. That's encouraging from the Giants defense to see. And again, their offense might struggle a little bit tonight. And this is a very, very tough defense they're playing tonight. So you want to see Saquon Barkley able to run the ball. The Giants going to have to switch up their blocking schemes, like you mentioned earlier. Maybe in the talk of Giants show, maybe go a couple of 2 tight end sets, fullback, jumbo package type of stuff if you're going to run. Or we have good enough tight ends where if you go jumbo package and throw a play action pass out there, you might get Ingram or Caden Smith out in the open. So yeah. Those guys are offensive weapons. So you set up like you're going to run. That's the perfect time to play action and hit an Evan Ingram or something. Maybe on a tight end screen. So, one of those things. So we'll see what goes on. But good start with the Giants defense. Very impressive.
Great start for the Giants defense as far as I'm concerned. And they're getting the pressure from all over. Darnay Holmes was with a blitz off the edge from the corner spot in the first drive. You've had Leo up the middle twice. Lorenzo Carter with a nice hit off the edge. So they're getting it from up the middle and on the outside. Roldy, man, thanks so much for love. He says, I still thought it was a stupid trade, but I like what I'm seeing from Williams so far. Williams playing his ass off right now, Roldy. Williams playing great. Carter had a really nice drive there. And Martinez had that really nice tackle. Martinez been out on 3 tackles, I think.
He did. And I'll tell you what, people Leonard Williams did a good job for us. I mean, obviously it goes unnoticed when you're losing every game. But he didn't get a sack, but you saw the run defense get a lot better. With Leo in there. And the only reason that's a dumb trade is because we probably didn't have to trade.
That's right, yeah.
But, this is going to be between Leonard Williams and Dalvin Tomlinson. I think both of these guys are playing for a contract because we're not keeping them both. And both of them are free agents at the end of the year. If Dalvin Tomlinson and Leonard Williams play even, they're going to keep Dalvin. He's going to be a lot less money. If Leonard Williams blows him out of the water, they're going to keep Leo. So we'll see. But I think that gives both of those guys incentive to play really well this year.
And I think they will. I especially Leo. I really do think he fits this scheme well. And the kick is away here by the Steelers. I'll get to that in 1 second. Independent, thank you very much. Looks like the Giants will down it. That's the smart decision. They're 5 yards deep, and they'll start at the 25. Independent says, after all the turnover and injuries with DBs, you knew pass coverage against the Steelers and Juju would be an issue. Great job from Leo and Carter. Leo and Carter had a phenomenal drive on that drive.
And I want to say hello to Asia, my lady, our lady. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Asia? Thanks for
having me. How you doing, our lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, Asia. Good to see you.
Man, thank you so much, man. GID Truth, stand up, new member. Welcome to the channel, man. I'm going to have a member stream this week, so be sure to look out for that. And Erica Steele, man, thank you so much for love. He says, let's go Steelers. And he showed me the Dolphins. I love the Dolphins. Good luck to you guys tonight. Here we go. Steelers come with a blitz. Giants throwing again on first down. Nice play there by Slayton. He gets involved, breaks a tackle, picks up 11.
Well, I wanted to see the Giants throw on first down, Chris, tonight, and that's kind of what they're doing. So, good job by Daniel Jones getting rid of that. They're going hurry up again, Chris.
Hurry up again. And this time Barkley's out of the game. I think Lewis is in the backfield. Zeke, man, thank you very much. Get to that in a second. And Jones is going to take it. He's going to give to Lewis. Lewis with a nice cutback there. Got a yard. Could have lost 3. The Steelers continue to get unbelievable penetration.
Yeah, the Giants have got to shove this run block. I mean, there are just holes and gaps. And, these running backs have no chance back there. It was a great job by Deion Lewis to elude the initial tackler. Like you said, it could have been a loss of 3. He got 1 instead. So that's that hidden yardage you do not see. Then it'll be at 4 yards. We're going to go to the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. Let me change that, and then I'll get to you, Zeke, man. Thank you very much for the love. I appreciate it. But after 3-3, the Giants started with the ball, right? Yeah, Giants started with the ball. So 3-3, Giants ball. Zeke, man, thank you so much for love. He says Ingram is selling his ass like Julia Roberts, best friend in Pretty Woman. Ingram's did a bad job blocking on a couple of plays. They were to get right around him. I think it was.
I'll be right back. You just got to go give this to my wife. She had a call.
Yeah, do what you got to do. Ingram missed a block there against Watt on the play that should have been a fumble that actually we should have scored a touchdown, and Ingram dropped the pass on the first drive that would have been a first down. So not a good start for Evan Ingram so far, for sure, Zeke. And what's going on there, Harrison, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Feels like our offense will never put up good numbers versus a good – this defense is really good, though. That's what I tried to prepare you guys for. The Steelers legitimately could be the best defense in football. They are that good. And Jason, man, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. X Factor has to be our tight ends tonight. I agree. And Ingram, we got to get Ingram more involved. We're going to have trouble running the ball until such time we can open up the passing game. because the Steelers are selling out for the run. But again, you still got to keep doing it, because if you throw 45 times against this team, you're going to have turnovers. You have to keep that defense honest. So you can't get away from it. But they're going to have to open up that defense. They're going to have to take some shots down the field. So far, they've taken shots, but it's been in the 10 to 15-yard range. I think they got to try to stretch it out, try to hit a deep ball with Slayton, stretch out that defense. If you hit on some throws, maybe it loosens it up a bit. But right now, yeah, we're struggling in the ground game. What's going on there, Sendai, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Brandon in the house. He says, Steelers have stars in all three phases of their defense. They're going to be tough against it. Yeah, their defense is ridiculous. What's going on there, Elvis, man? Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't done so, man. Thank you so much for being here. Got to catch the ball and block for the – absolutely, man.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. The best thing about having two guys doing this, I can go to the bathroom and not worry about everybody being alone. So, I saw Jojo the Whale, and
you love that movie. That movie's great.
That movie's fantastic. I watch it again today. I watch it every time.
Every time you wake up, it's like your morning coffee. You just watch Bronx.
I make my morning coffee. I put out a Bronx Tale every time.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Bronx Tale. Mead, how are we feeling? I'll tell you after this drive. But so far, I mean, I'm pretty good. The defense, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, how about this? We are going down, and we're scoring a touchdown. I want to see a 1 in the chat if we going down and scoring a touchdown. No, not a 1. I'm sorry, a 7. Put a 7 in there. We going down and scoring a touchdown in this drive, baby. We going down and scoring right now. 7 in the chat. Let's see. Let's go.
Sports Expert says, who's doing well in the O-line, who's struggling? Sports Expert, thank you for the love. I'll tell you what, in terms of pass protection, the whole O-line's done a good job. Run blocking, I would say the whole O-line has not done a good job. But in terms of pass protection, they've done a good job. Lewis here coming to Jones's right. Steelers with a 4-man front here. Looks like 2 tight ends out there. Jones takes the snap, drops, pops, looks. He's going to hit his man, Caden Smith, out in the flat. Caden Smith pulls his man over, picks up an extra 3 yards. It's about a 13-yard gain.
He hit the truck stick on that one.
Let's go, baby. Caden Smith lowered the shoulder.
I love it.
There's that 2 tight end set, man, getting the tight ends involved in the offense.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan, man, thanks for love. Giants offense looks like ass past the bleach.
All 7s, Chris. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
In there.
Let's get a 7 here. We're at midfield here. Giants at their own 49. Barkley back in the game. Jones takes it. He's going to hand the ball. Again, they are just blowing up this offensive line. They are just blowing it up. He's got nowhere to go. 2nd and 13.
I don't know if the Giants are missing blocks. I know the Steelers are just as good, but no, they're coming completely untouched.
He went right around Nick Gates. Yes,
he did.
And I get it. Nick Gates has never played the center position. He's going to struggle, and that you're going to have to live with that. But he just abused Nick Gates on that play.
The Giants have not run to their left the entire game. Like, pitch the ball out, throw some screens, get them out in space. You know what I mean?
And Steelers come with a blitz and nearly crushed Daniel Jones there off the edge was Dupree. That's an incomplete pass as Slayton got hit as he was about to catch it.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones, he didn't have much to do there. That ball probably could have been caught too. It was hard to tell there. I mean, it didn't look like it hit him in the hands. Would not have been easy, but Slayton would probably tell you he needs to make that catch. And that's the difference between 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 12. So now the Steelers can pin their ears back and just go after the Giants. They've done a good job of protecting them, but I have a feeling this one might be difficult.
3rd and 12 here from their own 47. Steelers showing blitz. Giants 4 wide set. Jones takes it. Oh, they are going to get pressure here. Jones throws and incomplete. Didn't have a lot of time there. Was looking for, and there is a flag. Giants might get a pass interference call here. It is in the second.
That came out late, and if that's on the Steelers, that's an automatic first down for the Giants. It doesn't look like they're really contending it. He looks like he's
it is. That's a first down for the New
I will
York
take
Giants.
it. We'll take that.
Right. Pass interference on Joe Hayden. And V-Man, thanks for love. He says, 1, with Cohen buying the Mets, maybe we will see a second golden age of New York City baseball like the 50s. 2, did you see Chapman crap his pants? I am not a Yankee fan. Bad dog wasn't so.
I did see him crap his pants. But, you know what? He got the save, so I really don't give a damn. Actually, it's funny because he walked off the mound all funny, and Aaron Boone went out and asked him, and I think Chapman said, I shit my pants, and then he just took off. And
Jones goes in deep. He's got him. Touchdown, Darius Slayton!
Yeah! Darius Slayton, baby!
To the house. A play action pass, and he made some pay, bad dog.
I told you 7 in the chat. I told you we were scoring a touchdown on this drive, baby. Let's go!
I need everybody in the chat. up, New York Giant fans? The Steelers have been cheating all night, selling out for the run, and Jones makes them pay to Darius Slayton 41 yards to the house, and that's going to loosen up the defense.
It will. What a great route by Slayton. Just burned his man with the quick post move, and that was it. Slayton wide open. Daniel Jones, perfect throw. Field goal good. 10-3 Giants.
10-3 Giants going to change the score in a second. Stick with the run. Home run coming. Blue Collar called it. Let's go, New York Giant fans. Let's go. Let's change the scoreboard, baby.
I told you guys. I told you we were scoring a touchdown. I called that. You all threw the 7 in the chat. That's how it works. See, it works. It works.
Let's go, baby. Darius Slayton, man, though. You knew he's a big play threat. You knew this was an offense that when they throw it, they're going to take more shots down the field this year.
I'll tell you who's happier than any Giants fan right now. Cop Hizzle.
He loves Slayton.
He loves Darius Slayton.
He loves Darius Slayton. But you knew it, man. This offense fits him perfectly, Darius Slayton. And Mike Marina, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says dimes. That's right, man. He just threw a dime right there. And Slayton might not get the volume, but when they throw to him in this offense, he's going to have a lot of yards. He's going to catch balls deep down the field. And that's what you saw. The Giants have not gotten away from the run. They've stayed committed to it, even though it's not been successful. It keeps the Steelers in the box. They're committing 7-8 guys. It gave them single coverage. You play action, he hit them deep.
Oh, man, one thing I hate about these streams. So when I'm on StreamYard, I can see you and I in live time. But the damn chat freezes all the time in StreamYard. So I got to go on your channel there and watch it. And I guess I just can't look at the screen because it distracts me since it's like 4 seconds or 5 seconds behind what I'm doing. So don't look at me. You just got to look at the chat.
Yeah,
I can probably pop this out and stick it over our face.
Yeah, my chat's a
good.
good.
He always says we have a face for radio anyway, so let me cover it. I'll cover me.
my chat, I see them right in the stand-ups now, so I'm a good 2-3 minutes behind. So, guys, if you donate or if you say something and I respond 3 minutes later, that's because the chat's behind. It happens when you get a lot of people in the stream, but I appreciate all you guys for being here. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for celebrating with us. And Bad Dog, man, what a way to start it, my man.
I tell you what, Chris, like I said, the defense has done a good job. And, you know, that play action pass, that's a Jason Garrett specialty. And again, just a great route by Slayton. He was wide open. So it was a beautiful thing. Let's go.
Let's go is right. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. More importantly, go subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. Not now. You want to hang out for the party, but afterwards, go on over there, subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We'll be there for the talk show and the Giants stream next week. We're going to party like it's 1969, but right now the Giants lead 10-3.
We're not going to party like it's 1969. That's when the Jets won it. So
good point.
We'll party like it's 2011 or something. Eh?
The Mets won it, though. I mean, I know you're a Yankee.
They did, but I mean, that's nothing to do with the Giants.
You're right. 86. We'll say 1986.
Okay, I can get on board with that. That's fine with me.
That's a great year for both my teams. Here we go. Giants set to kick it away.
Red Sox, so I loved it too.
And here's the kickoff by the Giants. Steelers are they're gonna field this 2 yards deep. They're gonna kneel it. I thought they'd take that one out. They'll start at the 25. Jason, man.
How about Graham Gano? You know, he's made a field goal and he's made an extra points already better than Rosas.
He's already, yeah. We haven't had.
Not to mention, he didn't get in a car accident this offseason.
We're not in mid-season form where we're going nuts with the extra points like we did last year with Rosas. Hopefully we don't get there. Jason, man, thanks for the love. He says this offensive line looks way better. Pass blocking, the offensive line looks much better. And Sports Expert, man, thanks for the love. He says I'm stupid for calling Slayton over it. I'm never going to call you stupid. Sports are about opinions. You've got him. Slayton's not overrated, though. Slayton's going to be a good football player. He's a good deep threat.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, Chris, now, you know, we need a shutdown inning. You know what I mean? We need defense to get the hell off the field, get that offense back on there. Shutdown inning, as we would say in baseball.
Throws to Connor. Connor dropped it. Looked like the Giants were there. Might have got 2 or 3, but he drops it out in the flat. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Steelers a little rusty, little off. Seen a couple of drops. No, I can't put that on Ben. I think actually Ben's played pretty well, to be honest with you, so far. But again, big thing for the Giants is they're getting hits. I mean, they're getting pressure on Roethlisberger. It's something we didn't see a lot last year, is pressure on the QB. So good to see.
Here we go. Ben coming out in the gun. Independent. I'll get to that in 1 second. Ben out of the gun. He's got Connor to his left. Giants with a 3-man front. Look at this. Look at this formation they got here. It's a spin move by Connor in the backfield. Martinez again gobbles him up like a gazelle. 1 yard gain, 3rd and 9. I like Martinez.
Fackrell was the one that got the initial pressure. I mean, what a move by Fackrell to get back there. forced Connor to spin off him and right into the arms of Blake Martinez. So again, 3rd and long. Let's get a sack, guys. Come on, baby. No, I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Ready? Leonard Williams is getting a damn sack, Chris.
3rd and 9 here. Ben coming out in the gun. He's got the backup running back. Samuel's out in the backfield. 3 wide set.
Come on, Leo.
Look at this. Giants got 6 guys up in the line of scrimmage. They're showing you something different here, and they do come with the blitz. Looking, cooking. Ben's got time, throws, and it's batted away. 3 and out for the New York Giants.
All right, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Jabril Peppers with the smack. Let's go. Let's go. Damn it.
The pressure created that. He had to get it out of there before he wanted to. Giants again get good pressure up the middle. Independent man, thanks so much for love. He says, come on, y'all. Thumbs up this thread. 7. Yeah, spike that like, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for love. And Justin Orbach, stand up, new member. Welcome to the channel, man. I'll be doing a member stream sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll call this play. We'll get to the rest of them. The punt away here. The New York Giants going to field it at the 15. Catches it there. Peppers turns the corner to the 20. Dancing, prancing, breaks a tackle, 30. And he goes all the way down to the 35. Giant special teams has been on point.
Man, he almost broke it for a longer game. But what a return. We got good field position again. And again, I want to see those 7s in the chat. I want to see the 7s in the chat for another 7. Let's go, Giants, baby. Come on.
Let's go. And Q-Dog says Daniel, Mother, Blake, and Jones with a dot. Yeah, my man. That's your guy. And Malik Thompson, man, thank you so much. He said, man, last year we couldn't even do that. This ain't last year, man. Bad Dog, this ain't last year, my man.
It's not. It's 2020. It's a weird year, so maybe we reverse the curse. Guys, let's get 1,000 likes. We got 715 right now. We got almost 1,700 in the chat, so thank you all so much for joining us. Really do appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up. It's like the Lakers thing. We get 1,000 likes, we got a chance. That's all we ask for. Giants are playing really well right now. I'm playing the Steelers so far. 17 minutes into this game, so let's hope we can continue this momentum.
And man, you
score again. I would love at least a field goal. Just give us that 2-possession lead, because Chris, we had leads last year and we blew them. I want to see us off to a lead. I want to see us hold one for a change.
Manuel, get that 1 second. Jones coming out under center, 1 wide receiver there to the left. He's got Barkley in the backfield, takes the snap, 3-step drop, picked off. What a play by Watt!
Wow, that's exactly what we did not need.
Wow.
And I don't know where that was going. I don't know where that was going anyway, because I don't think he was open, even if Watt doesn't intercept this pass.
Look at the athleticism by Watt, man. That's insane. But again, I like you just said, I don't know where that was going. There was nobody.
Yeah, that was never open.
I think Daniel, I saw your super chat. I lost it, but you did say you've never been here. And Yvonne says, was it me or the DJ? I'm losing him now because the chat's really moving. But thank you guys for love. And Daniel said it was his first time in the stream. I appreciate you for being here. I want to make sure I get all these before I lose them. Roldy says, we look aggressive out there right now. Yeah, we do. The defense looks aggressive. Not great after that play, though. Johnny D says, this is like Montana to Rice, Jones to Slayton for years to come. We are punching in the Steelers in the mouth. Steelers got the ball now. Here's Ben. Ben turns, hands, looks to turn the corner there. He's got a good lead blocker there. Just like that, they get all the momentum back. 8-yard gain down the right sideline, 2nd and 2. Let me just read the rest of these. I think that's it. I think I got all of them. But thank you guys, man.
The turnovers, I mean, they're going to kill you. I mean, those are complete. The Giants have all the momentum in the world, and then it just takes one play, and it all goes away. And again, I don't know. I mean, sometimes – this is something that young quarterbacks have got to work on. You cannot just go with your first read. You can't just go back there and throw it blindly. Eli used to do that. It used to drive me crazy. So you got to serve it. If it's not there, you got to throw it away. And Eli was good at that too. But, I mean, that was not there at any level.
And here's the run again. Martinez is there. I think he's going to be a half-yard short. We'll see where they mark it. Maybe a quarter. It's really close. It's going to be like 3rd and inches. They probably will go for this if they don't even get it here because they're that close. 11:41.
It is going to be 3rd about an inch at this point.
But
you got to hope for like a false starter holding here. But
you're asking your defense to do a lot so far in this first half, and they've done it so far. Even if you give up a touchdown here, they've done a great job after that interception. But the time of possession is going to wear on them in the second half. The Giants have not been able to extend the drive really outside of the first drive. Even the last one, it was a quick hitter. It wasn't a long drive.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean that's what stinks about it is Daniel Jones throwing the interception on the first play. I mean it's not.
You didn't get that play off. The play clock's over. That should be a penalty.
Yeah, what are they doing?
That should be a penalty,
right?
Yes, big penalty. Delay a game.
Oh, they did call a delay game. Normally they give them that's huge. I mean, delay a game's huge. Because again, that goes from 3rd and an inch to 3rd and 5, and now again they're in 4-down territory. I don't have any doubt. But now this kind of takes away their run, so the Giants can come again with that weird defensive blitz. They come with a lot of different looks. They've got pressure on Ben, so maybe they get there, maybe they get a sack, maybe they force a turnover, and if nothing else, it's a long field goal attempt.
11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That was a huge penalty by the Steelers. Guys, I'm going to get out of the stream next commercial break. If I miss a donation, I apologize because my chat is so far behind. I know I'm like 5 or 6 minutes behind. So after this drive, I'll get out of the chat and reopen it. And Ryan, I'll get to that once. Brian, man, thank you so much. Here's Ben out of the gun from the 31, takes the snap, drops back under pressure, throws a floater. Oh, what a nice throw there. It was decent coverage there. He hits Ebron, the tight end, who I was worried about. Peppers with the tackle, first down.
Yeah, that's huge for Pittsburgh. I mean, the Giants didn't get there. They only brought 3 that time. And, again, Peppers just a little late in coverage. Good throw by Ben. But, again, I would like to see the Giants come with more pressure here because you're not going to get there with 3. They did bring somebody off the edge there, but that wasn't terrible coverage.
Yeah, I was just
– pocket to throw it. And,
that was a great throw. Here we go. Ben coming out in the pistol from the 13. Giants with a 4-man front. Man in motion is Juju. Ben takes the snap, turns, play action, rolling out. Good coverage there out in the flat by Fackrell. He's looking for Ebron. Chucks it into the end zone, incomplete. Brian, man, thanks so much for love. Blake Martinez plays downhill great. Leo Williams looked like Warren Sapp in the first quarter. I agree. Martinez looked very impressive so far in this game. And on that play, Fackrell with really nice coverage there.
Chris, when you do your streams, you don't look at your own channel? Pop out the chat?
I'm looking at my chat on my phone.
Yeah, you don't look at it on YouTube?
No, because I'm worried it's going to slow down the stream.
Oh, I got you. I got what you're saying.
Yeah. But I look at it on my phone. But I'm going to get out.
I was going to the studio and look at it. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
All right, let's hold them. We got to hold them to 3 points. Just hold them to 3 points, man. Bend but don't break.
You know what? I think
baby. Let's come on the blind side and freaking separate his ass from the ball.
Here's Ben out of the gun. He's rolling, strolling, throws over the middle. That's caught. Not much there, though. 2-yard gain. Nice tackle there by Lorenzo Carter.
That should have been holding in the middle. I don't know if that was Leo or Tomlinson. Somebody got tackled going after the.
It'll be a 3rd and 8. I think, yeah, this chat here. Now I got this up on here. So this chat is definitely ahead of my phone. So I'll look here for now.
All right, come on, defense. Let's go. Get a stop. Hold the 3. Let's go. Let's go. They're down 7. Let's get there. Don't allow them to convert it on a 3rd down. John started off good on this, but ever since then, man, the Steelers have been doing a really good job on 3rd down. Got to bring pressure. Got to get there at some point.
3rd and 7 here for Ben at the 11-yard line. He's coming out in the gun. He's got the backup running back to his left. Giants come with an all-out blitz, and he's going to have a man open. That's Juju. They don't get home on the blitz, and Schuster makes a pay for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, when you come with an all-out blitz, you've got to get there, or that's going to happen. I mean, that's what it is. You gamble, you don't get there, you're gonna lose out. It's just that's all that is. So again, the turnover is a bad turnover. I mean, that changed the entire momentum of the game. And yeah, good job by the Steelers offensive line. Love very late getting there off the edge. And that's just an easy pitch and catch.
Field goal he missed it. 10-9. He missed the extra point.
Grazed off the side. The Giants still got the lead.
I'll take it. 9:01 to go second quarter. Yeah, it sucks that we give up a touchdown. I'm not putting that on the defense at all, Bad Dog. That's on the offense for me.
No, they definitely got to do a better job on 3rd down. I mean, the Steelers have converted a lot of 3rd downs, and Giants got to figure out a way to stop that because it killed us last year too. And tonight has been no different. They've given up a lot of 1st downs on 3rd and longs, and I like that they try to bring pressure, but they didn't get there. That's what happens. You gamble, you're going to lose sometimes.
Yeah. And I saw somebody in the chat that's moving so fast I couldn't even see who it was. He says, I don't know what that blitz was, but all right. Yeah, listen, that's the type of defense we run, man. We're gonna miss. When we miss, we're gonna be an aggressive defense. We're gonna give up big plays. And that's what happened there. We sent an all-out blitz and nobody was there to help out in coverage.
But you missed the X point. We're still up in this game. Again,
yeah,
it's just disappointing because Giants had such momentum, and it just takes one play. And again, something Daniel Jones has got to work on, man. You cannot just go back and blindly throw to your first read. You can't do that. It was a hell of a play by T.J. Watt, but that was not open at any point. Daniel Jones has to recognize that immediately and just throw that thing into somebody's feet like Eli used to do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, hey man, it's definitely a big mistake there. Watt did make a great play there, though. I mean, I could definitely understand why Daniel Jones was confused on that pass because obviously you're expecting Watt up at the line of scrimmage to be coming after you, and he dropped back and he read the quarterback's eyes. But like you said, even with that being said, where was he throwing that ball? I didn't see a wide receiver in the path of that ball at all. So it was definitely a bad turnover. Yeah. Darren, man, thanks so much for love. He says, I need one more touchdown to win my bet. Well, hopefully you get that touchdown, and hopefully it's the New York Giants that gets it for you. I know that you didn't bet on it, though. And Malik, man, thanks for love. He says, so guys, what's between this year and last year? Defensive players are, for the first time in forever, last year they were always wide open.
It's because they're not playing as much. They haven't played a ton of zone this year. Not yet. I mean, it's early, but that's why the Giants played off these guys so far that a lot of them were open. And yeah, you know, guys are saying Yadam was practicing social distance, but listen, man, 1-on-1 against Juju, that's a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Think back to the Super Bowl against the Patriots, 1-on-1 with Plaxico Burress. When the Patriots missed out on the all-out blitz, Burress was wide open in the corner of the end zone. You can't ask those guys to go up against a speedy wide receiver like that 1-on-1. It's just
honestly, yeah, the Giants could have got off the field. I wish they would have got off the field on third down. Steelers were able to they've converted third down all night. We got to do a better job of that.
Yeah,
that interception by Daniel Jones it's just bad. It's inexcusable. You cannot have that right there. Wow, they didn't take that out. I'm surprised.
Giants going to start at the 25. Detonator, man, thanks so much for the love. He says, Booty, what's going on there, Booty man? Been a while, hasn't it? Glad to see you in the stream, man, and hopefully you just do better next week. Big Bang, man, thanks so much for the love. He says, we got to get Saquon going. We will not win this game unless we get that running game going at some point. Roldy, thanks for the love, man. He says, right now they got 6 on turnovers. We got 3, and they are 4 for 7 on third down. We are 2 for 7. Well, that's not good, Roldy. It's not good. This is a big drive for the Giants. We have to have a good drive here. We got to eat up some clock, get some first downs, and
even if it's like the first drive, Chris, where we punt the ball, but we get a couple first downs and have the ball for 5-6 minutes. I mean, you need that. I wish they would line up with 2 tights and a fullback and run.
My God, they are just blowing up the offensive line whenever we try to run. They hand off to Barkley, lost to 3. It'll be second and 12, second and 12, second and 13. The Steelers are doing exactly what I thought they would. They're stuffing and Dupree. I mean, Dupree just went right around.
And again, Dupree's not blocked. I mean, Zeitler missed him again. And I mean, Dupree's I love Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree's such a good player. Well, this is why you got to do more play action passes, in misdirections, screens. You have got to offset that aggressive defense. An empty backfield again, Chris.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be a full start. I'll get Johns. He says we need to get Saquon going. Don't make DJ have to 4. I agree. It's not easy though against this defense when they're doing what they're doing. Independent says, has Andrew Thomas missed any blocks so far? I mean, it's hard to tell when you're watching in real time. The whole offensive line has missed blocks when it comes to running, but in terms of the pass blocking, they've actually played pretty well, I think, overall against a defense like this. But the run blocking overall has been really bad overall.
You can tell that they're going after – Joe Yanking says you can tell they're going after this, which is why I wanted the Giants to come out and throw early because I thought that they would have to use the passing game to open up the running game. Usually it's the opposite, but not against this team.
And there's a good design play there. Screen pass to Barkley out in the flat. He's got a lead blocker. 40, 45, breaks the tackle the fit. Oh, he jumps over him all the way down to the 43 for Saquon Barkley.
That's what I'm talking about, Chris. You get an aggressive defense. You throw a couple of misdirections. A reverse screen right here. I mean, that's just a well-designed play. Got the lead blocker out there. Saquon Barkley does the rest. But that's how you offset an aggressive defense. You have them going up the field, and you do that a couple of times to them, they're going to lay back a little bit. That's when you can run the ball. So I like that play call by Jason Garrett. Again, you fake the run one way, you screen back the other way, you get Barkley 1-on-1. And
looking down the field, he's got him. Ingram down to the 9th. There's going to be a push off on Ingram, I think. There's a flag on the play. Looks like he extended his arm.
I'm sure he did. We all know it. And the sad thing is Ingram didn't need to do that. I mean, I think he had him there, and yeah, that's definitely going to be offensive pass interference. Again, puts us behind the sticks.
Great throw there by Jones. A great catch, but he did push off with the right
hand. Ingram's having a rough start. I mean, he's dropped the pass. He ran a bad route. He's getting killed on blocks. And then the offensive pass interference. He has done nothing or hurt himself. He didn't need to do that. That's why it's aggravating. He did not need to. He had him beat. Did not need to push off.
Oh man, it's a little ticky tack, but he did push off a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't need to.
1st and 20 here, and they got Gallman in the game here. Jones under center from his own 46. He's going to turn, play action, looking, cooking, under pressure, and that time he just gets rid of it. It'll be 2nd and 20.
See, but that's smart. I mean, that's what you got to do. There's nothing there. Don't try to make something out of nothing. Just throw it into the receiver's feet. Be done with it.
Yeah, it was a bad penalty there by Ingram.
Yeah,
it just killed momentum.
Ingram's had a bad day. I know how Cowboy fans are complaining about that and saying that wasn't offensive pass interference by Gallup. I mean, that was absolutely offensive pass interference. Just like Ingram, it was the same thing right there.
Yeah. And if you watch, they don't show you before, he actually grabbed his jersey while he was going down the field. Here's Jones.
Right here.
God, they just came out with an all-out blitz, and they just obliterated Daniel Jones. I think that's their first sack. Loss of about 6.
Everything's coming off that right side, Chris. The Steelers have blown up the right side of the Giants' offensive line. This isn't even close. I mean, and if it wasn't him, it was going to be number 92.
Yeah, Fleming just got. I don't know what Fleming did there.
Fleming didn't even know who the hell to block.
Yeah, he didn't know who to block, and he just got obliterated. Fleming sucks, but I mean, I don't know why they don't have more blockers in there. Where's the fullback?
Yeah, I don't know what all this empty backfield stuff is, and now you just check it down and get out of here.
And that's exactly what they do. They throw to Gallman. Hopefully they could pick up a few yards here, set themselves up for a punt. Pick up of about 12. So not the worst of drives. Obviously, they didn't have much flow, but they had the big play by Barkley. At least they're able to flip the field position. If the defense could hold them, you'll take a 10-9 lead going into the half. 5:49 to go second quarter.
It's unfortunate because the offensive pass interference puts us behind the sticks. I mean, you just get a big conversion on 3rd down, and then 1st down, you go out throwing, and Ingram didn't need to do it. He was open. He pushes off. It's 1st and 20. And then, obviously, you're not going to be able to run the ball. Steelers just pin their ears back and go after.
Yeah. And, Jason, man, thanks so much for love. Over under on Matt Parrott starting in week 2. I mean, it's possible. I still doubt it. I still think that they're going to give him a little bit more time to get acclimated to the pros, but anything's possible. Fleming has not been playing well. Punts away. He's going to call. He didn't call for a fair catch. Fields at the 15. He'll go down at the 16. So Pittsburgh will start there, 5:10 to go second quarter.
All right. Well, you know what? This is kind of what we expected the game to be. And got to have the defense do something. But Cam Fleming, yeah, I mean, he's bad. I mean, and again, guys, Cam Fleming, you got to remember, the guy was brought in here for depth. He was not brought in here to start at right tackle by any means. Nate Solder opted out with good reason. You can't get on Nate Solder. Yeah, Nate Solder, wasn't really good at left tackle. Well, he was bad. Let's just face it. But going to right tackle, at least he brings some experience. Way better than Cam Fleming. And, that's just something we were kind of left with there. And hopefully Parrott can develop and we can get him in here by the end of the year. But with Gates playing center, they're not going to have Gates at right tackle.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, even Gates has struggled tonight. That one play he missed horribly up the middle. We knew this was going to happen. I mean, you got to be fair. This is the 3 new guys on this offensive line going up against a defense like this. You know it's not going to be flawless. They're going to get their sacks. The key is not to turn the football over, and so far they've turned it over once. And
that was a big turnover. And that turnover was on Daniel Jones. That wasn't because they got defense. The defense got there, made a bad throw. He just he blinded through it.
Yeah.
You didn't see T.J. Watt, and again, the coverage was there. That was going nowhere anyway. So that's just, like I said, sometimes you just got to look there and go, that's not there, and just throw it into the ground. You can't just turn around and throw the ball. So
I'm curious. I can't see the stats in front of me. I'm curious. I don't know if you can. Well, we'll look at the half, but I would think the Steelers are winning the time of possession in this game, and that is something that could definitely play a factor in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Yeah, usually my kid has my phone, but my nephew, my wife was at her sister's baby shower. It wasn't a baby shower. I forgot what it was. I don't know if they were talking about the baby shower, whatever it was. But my nephew threw my wife's phone in the toilet, so that's not working. So my wife has my phone. So usually my kid, now my wife has my phone. So I don't even have a phone. I don't even know what the hell I have one for. I only have it when I'm at work.
You know what? So far, I mean, if you would have told, let's see what happens here. The defense has played relatively well. Short field position last drive. Like you said, the 3rd down, we started giving up. Hopefully we buckle down here, get in the half with a 10-9 lead. If you would have told Giants fans at the start of this game you're going to have a 1-point lead going in the half, they'd sign up for that. Let's see if we can do it.
Take it. And And again, there was some missed opportunities. You know, we had an opportunity right at the beginning of the game to score a touchdown. We didn't. That bad pass, that bad penalty by Evan Ingram. I mean, that really hurts. The turnover hurts. But again, we're all things considered, the fact that we're up by a point against a really good defense, that's a good thing. Now our defense has to do their job and get us the ball back, and we need a long drive to end the half and get some points.
And here's Ben coming out in the shotgun formation. Giants come with 4. Ben tries to buy time. Carter off the edge, almost brought him down. And the Giants get home. Dexter Lawrence.
There you go, baby. There you go.
The Giants getting pressure. Zoe Carter was first. I'll tell you what, man. For all the doubters, Zoe Carter's playing good today. Carter gets there first. Dexter Lawrence, the dancing bear, cleans it up.
Or the cookie monster, as Malik Thompson calls him.
Let's go,
monster. If there's anybody as big as Ben on our team, it's Dexter Lawrence.
Let's go.
How big is Ben that he's as big as Dexter Lawrence?
2nd and 19. We got to get a 3 and out here at 2nd and 19.
How to get a 3 and out?
Ben from his own 7 takes the snap. Man in motion. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. You got to get a stop here. Has a hold. Carter first there. Pickup of maybe 4. It'll be a 3rd and 15. Good job there again by Carter. 3rd and 15 at their own about 10-yard line.
4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20 to go. Yo, 4:20 crews. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go. All right. How to get that call in there. But yeah, 3rd down and 15. The Steelers aren't going to want to do anything stupid here. The Giants, obviously, at this point, you do not bring an all-out blitz to this position on the field. Maybe you bring a corner or something, but obviously you got to drop back in coverage, play the sticks, and get them off the field, get good field position. So you don't want to gamble here if you're the Giants. You play a soft zone, but you play it 10 yards deep, not 15 yards deep.
Here's Ben out of the gun, 3rd and 14, buys time with the legs, looking deep downfield. He's got a man, and it's off his hands. He had him. Incomplete, 4th and 14, 3:36 to go. Jason, thank you for the love. He says, Chris, go ahead, man.
No, go get the.
He says, Chris, you called it Lorenzo Carter. Yeah, man. Hopefully I'm right, man. I've been a big, and you wrote it twice. You didn't have to, man, but I really appreciate it. He says, Chris called it this offseason. Zoe Carter. Yeah, listen, man, I thought Zoe Carter was going to have a really good year. I thought he fit this scheme well, and he's had a great training camp, and it may not show it in the stat sheet. He doesn't have a sack, but the guy's got tons of pressure today. He's been in on tackles. He's played great.
That wasn't a good throw by Ben. I mean, he missed it. The receiver was wide open, but that's on Ben. That wasn't a drop. He threw it behind the receiver. So Giants should get good field position. And like I said, 3:36 to go. We have to run out the clock and get points.
Look at the punter trying to fake it. He punts it here. Giants are going to field it there at the Peppers again with a nice punt return. Field at the 39. He'll go up to the 50. Giants have been doing well in the special teams department. We expected that.
All right. Now this is it, Chris. This is where you got to find a way to implement. Like I said, I don't know if you got to pitch the ball. I don't know if you need to go 2 tights and whatever. You got to run the ball a little bit. Use up this 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Get a field goal. Touchdown would be optimal. But get a field goal and use the rest of the time. We want to see a good drive here. Let's go.
Yeah, and Johnny T says, have you seen anything that resembles the Garrett offense? I mean, to be honest with you, we haven't had much flow with the offense outside of the first drive, and it's going to be tough to get a good read on this offense going against this defense, not to mention the shortened preseason, but this is a very tough defense. You're not going to have a lot of flow with this offense. We knew going in you weren't going to see a pretty offense. We're going to have to make plays where we could get it. I mean, the one play was the Darius Slayton play. I've said it all offseason. I think they're going to throw a lot of deep balls off the play action, specifically to Slayton, and that's what they did. They got the defense to cheat up, but when they throw to Slayton this year, I think it will be deep balls. But overall, they haven't had much flow to the offense, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no doubt about that. By the way, guys, we got 1,773 in the house. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. We got 835 likes, so we're 165 away from 1,000. Let's get 1,000 before halftime. Smack that thumbs up for the Giants, baby. Let's go. Over the weekend. Let's go. Let's get a W. Listen, the Eagles and Cowboys both lost. Let's get a W tonight. Let's be ahead of them in the standings for once in our life.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. And thank you again to James Conner's hurt. Christopher just said in the chat. Could play a factor later in the game. Eddie, what's going on, man?
I like seeing the sevens, guys. I like seeing the sevens.
Eddie says, can you take Ingram out and put on our blocking tight end? And Eddie, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be opposed to that, the way we've blocked and the way that Ingram's played in this game. Brian, man, thanks for love. He says, low-key, does anyone other than me like that we have a competent punt return? I'll tell you what, Pepper so far in this game, buddy, 11-yard punt return there, maybe 12. Had about a 20-yard. That's the hidden yardage I've been talking about all offseason. It's where I think the Giants are going to have to win these games in the special teams department, whether it be punt coverage or punt returns. And we're killing the Steelers in that department in this game. We've done a good job in the special teams, plus, of course, the recovered turnover. Independent, thank you so much for love. Bad Dog is right. Get field goal. Make Pittsburgh have to get a touchdown. Of course. Let's get 3 points here.
Get some points. Get some points.
Yeah, let's get some points. Giants got it.
Dire Giants fan. I haven't seen him in here. Where is he at?
Maybe he's chilling. Maybe he's in the background. But here we go. Giants coming out. I formation. Slayton in motion. Right to left.
Hey, I formation.
Steelers look like they're showing the blitz. Turns, play action. Jones gets out of a sack, and he's going to tuck it down. He's going to go down for a 1-yard loss. Eric, man, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Stand up. Looks like a Paisan. Eric Grazzotti. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, this, like I said, this offensive line is brand new to one another. Andrew Thomas is a rookie. Cam Fleming is a career backup. You got Nick Gates playing center for the first time in his career, going against one of the best defenses. You knew this was going to be a struggle. Giants just got to find.
They got to try to.
I like that reverse screen to Barkley. You got to run more misdirection to get these guys off balance because they're killing us up front right now.
They're going to give to Barkley. Barkley, again, nowhere to go. I mean, nowhere to go whatsoever. 2nd and 13, loss of 2. Great penetration there by the Steelers. And if I'm the Giants here, I'm letting this take all the way down to the 2-minute warning. I'm in no rush here to give the Steelers more time than I need to because right now you got no flow to this offense. Maybe take a deep shot down the field. Why not at this point? If you throw a pick, it's kind of like a punt anyway. I might take a deep shot to Slayton here.
All the guys that have Saquon Barkley in your fantasy league, I'm sorry for you. You lost. 8 carries, minus 8 yards.
It's a tough matchup this week.
But like we said, it takes one hole.
Yeah.
1 hole, 80-yard touchdown.
And 2-minute warning here, 3rd and 13 coming up. I mean, you know what? They're probably not going to be able to get it going with the running game. You got to continue to give him his chances, whether it's a screen pass out in the flat like they did earlier on in the last drive. You got to give him an opportunity. The Steelers are selling out for the run, and what it does is it may open up a shot for a big play opportunity like it did for Slayton.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Giants got to implement more of that. I mean, I think that's the only play action pass we've seen tonight, Chris. I can't remember another one.
Yeah, I think they got to take some more shots down.
Where they play action to I don't remember who the running back was coming across the formation. They threw back to Saquon Barkley on the screen pass, which was also a big play. I think the Giants got to implement more of that in the second half. I think they got to go play action pass. I think they've tried to get Ingram involved. Ingram's had a bad first half, but I think you got to still keep going back to him because he's a big weapon. And we've heard nothing. Sterling Shepard had that first catch. I've heard nothing from Sterling Shepard. And I don't even know who the hell our third receiver is tonight because we haven't thrown to him at all.
Yeah, I think it was Board, if I'm not mistaken, CJ Board. Steven, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. Some of these big hits on DJ not fumbling. We did a good job. You saw it there, actually, Steven Lilly, on that last play where he lost 1 yard. You saw him consciously tuck the ball in. I did see it because I was looking for it because I saw that the Steelers were going for it. You saw him make a concerted effort to tuck that ball in and make sure that
I'll be right back. I got to go get my phone. I'll be right back.
That's what you got to do. Nick the Wick, man, thanks so much for love. He says, mark my words, fix this at halftime. We win this game. Well, Nick, I love the optimism. We're going to have to make a lot of halftime adjustments. We'll see how Judge does. If we go into halftime with this score, I'm happy. Our offense outside of the first drive and a half has really been bad. I mean, we hit the one big play to Slayton. We had a good opening drive. I think we kind of caught the Steelers off guard with the hurry-up offense the first drive. We came out throwing, and then the Steelers made their adjustments. Giants will need to make some adjustments at the half. We'll see what Garrett could come up with. But right now, the running game has been non-existent. And, I feared this. I knew that the Steelers had a really good run defense, and I knew that they were going to sell out for it. And they're going to force Daniel Jones to make throws. It's kind of what you don't want to do against this defense, but they're giving us no choice at this point. They're putting 8 and 9 in the box. They're doing what they got to do to stop Saquon Barkley, and that's got to be your mission when you play the New York Giants. Steelers are definitely better, Ugly. I don't think even the biggest Giants homer would debate that. The Steelers are definitely a better team, but it's any given Sunday. Anybody could win.
Yeah, I mean, we're right in this game. So,
yeah,
they just – and we haven't played well. I mean, we've made a lot of mistakes too. Both teams have made mistakes. I think both teams are rusty. I think the lack of preseason games and padded practices are showing up. Steelers have definitely dropped some passes that they could have caught. We've dropped some passes, some bad penalties. And again, that big turnover by Daniel Jones. I mean, that was a big one. We had just scored. It was 10-3, and we're back to action.
Flag on the play. It's going to be a full start. It'll be 3rd and 18. Riley, thanks for the love. He says, what the blank? Why are we pulling and leaving the defensive ends free? You know what? I've been noticing that myself. I don't know, to be completely honest with you. I've seen that numerous times. It was the one play where Fleming looked like he was just completely lost. He didn't know who he was supposed to block. There was another play where Gates was supposed to come back over and block the edge. Dupree, he's missed a number of times. They do look lost out there, but the Steelers have been blitzing a lot. Simon, thanks for love. He says, I don't know why people are shocked Barkley's the man. Yeah, I mean, you knew that they were going to do this. 3rd and 18 here for the Jones at his own 41.
Stupid here and just punt the ball away.
Jones pitches back to Barkley. Barkley leaps to the defender. He picks up maybe 5, maybe 6. Steelers will probably call a timeout here. They will not. They're going to let it tick down. So they got all 3 timeouts. Still plenty of time for the Steelers to get a field goal before the half. They'll have about 1:10 after they receive the punt.
Yeah, and again, I mean, this is just – it's good pressure by the Steelers. There's nobody open. Good job by Daniel Jones not to try to force anything there. You know, you live to – I don't like seeing Barkley jump so damn much, though. I mean, you're not getting a first down. Just
yeah, especially on a play like that. You know, you're 13 yards away.
You get hurt. You could fumble. I mean,
the extra couple of yards actually hurts you.
Exactly.
It gives you less room to punt. So
exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just you hopefully he learns that as he goes, but you don't want to take.
They take a timeout, by the way. They got.
Oh, did they take a timeout? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good timeout.
Oh, look at that! I didn't know Soy Boy was doing the.
Herb Street.
Yeah, Soy Boy. I didn't know I know he was doing Monday. Since when does Herb Street do?
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God, Eric, man. Punts away. I'll get to that in 1 second, Eric, man. It's going to bounce at the 22. The Giants will down it there at the 20. Minute 33. Didn't even say anything. Eric, man, I'm blown away, man.
Wow.
I think you became a member tonight too, man. Thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say, man. You guys are incredible, all you guys, man. But Eric, man, thank you so much for all your incredible generosity tonight, man. I really appreciate that, man. There's nothing else I could say, man. I'm blown away by that, man. Thank you for your incredible generosity, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a great supporter of the channel. And
wow.
Let's hope we get a win tonight, Eric. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Woo, Eric.
I hope it wasn't a typo, Bad Dog, and he didn't mean to send $5. But
really,
I don't know what else to say, man. I'm gonna give you a hat. I don't know what else to say, man. You remember next member stream, you'll definitely be getting a hat. Johnson goes around the edge there. He's tackled for a 1-yard gain.
Giants take timeouts here, Chris.
I do not. I personally am happy with the 10-line lead going into the half. I don't use my timeouts here, especially with the way the offense is played.
That's they didn't. So
Ben out of the gun, looks right, throws right, got a man that is caught down to the 45 as the Steelers starting to move the ball here. Minute to go here in the second.
I guess that's why. I thought that was weird that they called a play with they got 1 yard and then they call a play with 20 seconds on the play clock. I mean, if they get nothing, the Giants can't take a timeout and get the ball back. But now we just gotta try to hope they don't score.
46 seconds to go. Plenty of time with 2 timeouts. Ben has time in the pocket, looking down the field, looks left, throws left, and that's incomplete. Good coverage there by the rookie, Darnay Holmes, on the sideline. 39 seconds to go, second quarter. Yeah,
he had nowhere to go there. Darnay Holmes closed it up really nicely and, made Ben Roethlisberger make an impossible throw. Giants. Steelers will get the ball to start the second half, but we're right in this game. I mean, we've been in a few games.
And Mike Moreno, man, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it, man. He says, Eric is a bowler. Yeah, Eric, I can't say thank you enough, man. I'll definitely talk more about you at the halftime, but thank you very much. Here's Ben out of the gun, second attempt from the 45. Throws over the middle of Juju. Juju's got a head of steam, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 39. Steelers got plenty of time here to even score a touchdown. They still got 2 timeouts, gets out of bounds, 33 seconds. Thank you so much. And Benjamin, I guess he's back being a member. Stand up, new member. Welcome back to the membership squad.
Benjamin.
I'll see you in the member stream. 33 seconds to go here, second quarter.
Yeah, Giants are just wide open. I'm sorry, the Steelers wide open in the middle of the field. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now.
33 seconds to go here in the second, and this is where it gets confusing. I don't know if you want to be ultra aggressive here. Here's Ben. Giants come with 3, and that's an incomplete pass in and out of the hands there of the wide receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10. And Independence says after that super chat, beers for all members. Yeah, we'll drink it up at the next member stream for sure, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
he was wide open. Johnson just dropped it. I mean, if he catches that ball again, so the Steelers look like they're going with these quick slants, which I thought is something they would use all night. They really haven't. I mean, come on, defense. Let's go. Let's get off the field. Make a stop. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go.
2nd and 10 here from the 38-yard line. Ben coming out in the shotgun formation. He's going to change the play up at the line of scrimmage. They only got 5 on the play clock here. 3, 2, and he barely got it off. Giants come with 4. He's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's Juju. He beats Darnay in the slot, and he's going to get out of bounds. Good job there. Good veteran move to the 25. 23 seconds to go, and again, still 2 timeouts. You could still run it. You can still throw it over the middle.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's out there. I mean, the entire left side of the field is wide open here. And I just don't know what the Giants are doing. I don't know who's over there. I don't know what that coverage was, but this is some of the things we saw last year, just guys running wide open all over the field. And I don't know if this is I don't know what the hell the Giants are doing. This is not the defense we've seen this whole first half.
They got to hold them to 3 here. Got to. From the 24, Ben out of the gun. Giants come with 5. Almost get pressure. Ben gets out of it. He's going to take off. He's going to run with it. And he's going to slide. Don't make it a penalty. Slides down at the 12. And they'll call a timeout. 14 seconds to go. And Jimmy, man, thanks so much for love, man. He says, Saquon is killing my fantasy. Saquon's killing all. I got Saquon in several leagues. Saquon's definitely struggling. But like Bad Dog said, he's definitely the type of guy that he could break one or two big plays for you in the second half. But yeah, not a good first half for the whole Giants offense.
No.
I guess they're trying to see if
I hate seeing that. This is something we seem to do all last year, was allow teams to go down to that 2-minute offense and go right down the field and score points. And I hate to see this. I hate the fact that the Steelers have the ball on their own 17-yard line or wherever they started this drive, and they're just going right down without a problem. I mean, there's no resistance here by this Giants defense. And at this point, I think you got to bring some pressure in there or something. You got to get the Ben at this point. You're close enough down here now. You got to make some kind of move. You got to make a concerted effort to bring pressure off the blind side or something.
14 seconds to go here in the second quarter. You figure they got at least 2 plays with the timeout to try to get in the end zone. Ben's coming out, empty formation here in the gun, 4 wide set. And looks like the Giants are going to call a timeout. I think that's a smart move because the Giants right now, they look lost out there. Talk it over. I think that's a good move by the Giants.
Yeah, figure out what you want to do on defense. No, there's a gnat here. Don't no confusion. You use your timeouts. You can't bring them into the second half with you. Make sure you're all on the same page. Hold these guys to attempt for 3. Do not give up 6. And let's go.
And Darren, man, thank you so much for love. He says, here comes my winning TD. I'm hoping it's a pick 6 if you just need a touchdown and the Giants run it back and you win your bet. But the Giants with a -2 rushing yards. The passing yards have been there. They've had 143. It's been the rushing yards that they haven't been able to get going. Ghost, I'll get to you in 1 second, buddy. There's a big play here for Ben at the 13. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. It'll be a 1st and 10. And here's Ben out of the gun, takes the snap. Giants come with 3, looks right, throws right, got a man, and he's going to get in. Great second effort. He gets in for 6.
That's a terrible job by the Giants. That's just terrible. You allow them to go right down the field. You allow them to score a touchdown. You don't make the tackle. Again, the entire middle of the field was open the entire drive. An entire drive. Wide open. Like, there's just nothing in it. That looked like last year's defense.
Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. They're getting worn out because the offense can't maintain drives. And that was what I just want to see if the ball might have been a little short. I know his body got in, but was the ball a little short? I'll check that first. His knee might have been down too. No, the ball's definitely in. If the knee wasn't down, the ball's definitely in. And they do rule a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. I'm surprised they're not going for 2 here.
Snap good, hold good, kick. Yeah, I agree with you. 16-10. Ghost of Judah says Trubisky better than Danny Dimes. Another butt kicking coming. We'll see about that, my man. I know he's a big subscriber of yours. And
he just loves the troll Daniel Jones. They all love the troll Danny. They all love the troll.
Jones hasn't put. I mean, that one interception, but I'm going to give
one. Turned the whole game around. Turned the whole game around. We were kicking their ass. You're up 10-3. We just scored a touchdown. Defense went 3 and out. Had the ball. Daniel Jones, terrible interception. Turned the entire game around.
I'm going to give one
credit. The turnover battle. We were winning the turnover battle. That evened it up, and then that was it.
Yeah. And Benjamin,
thanks for each other too on that play there. So
Benjamin, man, thanks for the love. He says, my card was getting declined for some reason. I blame it on sports expert KP. Rams got the job done yesterday. Win this thing, G-Men. Petitioning to remove sports expert and Luke Mods. Thank you so much for love. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for being a great supporter of the channel, man. And Darren says, winner, now win the full game. Darren, man, thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man. And, yeah, I mean, the Steelers, since the second quarter, the Steelers dominated. Since that interception. I'll give Watt a lot of credit. Watt made a hell of a play. But Jones definitely didn't see him dropping back in coverage. Giants are going to field this in the end zone. They'll kneel it there. They'll start at the 25. I think we'll go into the half. Giants will kneel here.
Yeah, there's no reason to do anything else. Steelers will get the ball in the second half. Giants got to regroup at halftime, figure out how to cover the middle of the field again. Just that drive looked like last year's Giants defense. That's exactly what that one looked like. I mean, there was just nothing. There was nothing in the middle. They all look confused, running into each other. Craziness.
Brandon, man, thank you so much. Man, by the way, thank you to everybody for being here. They're going to kneel, so I'll talk to you guys at the half. Yeah, they're about to kneel. Stand up, new member, Brandon, man. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I can't say thank you enough, man. Obviously, this is a tough first half, but we expect this to be a tough game. Hopefully, the Giants make some halftime adjustments. We'll see what Joe Judge has got in store for the Giants at the half. I think the Steelers.
Laps to run.
Yeah, laps, exactly. We're going to have to definitely make some adjustments. The Steelers start with the ball. We saw some good. We saw a lot of bad, specifically on the offense. The defense, I'm not going to kill them because the offense couldn't maintain any drives. I mean, the Steelers. So I thought the defense actually got really good pressure for the majority of that first half. And towards the end, they wore down a bit. But I just want to say a special thank you to Eric Crasati, man.
Crazy.
I'm blown away by the incredible generosity. I'm definitely going to shout you out tonight in my post-game video. And I'll definitely give you a hat, man, if you're in the member stream, and even if you're not, I'll make sure I get it to you.
I mean, do you expect anything less from a paisano, an Italiano? I mean, seriously. I mean,
I'm blown away. Forget about it. And Jake, man, thanks so much for the love. Sorry I haven't been around the comments lately. What a start. What your take on Bradbury so far? I'm not impressed. It's hard to see when you're not watching game film. I haven't really seen Bradbury getting cooked too much. Juju's been killing us a bit in the slot. But you expect that. Darnay Holmes is a rookie. Holmes has made some nice plays, though. I mean, he had he had good coverage on one play on that drive down the stretch. We saw some good. We saw some bad. In terms of Bradbury, I didn't really notice anything that bad with James Bradbury. Yeah. I think Martinez looked good. I think Leo looked good. I think Carter looked good. But yeah, our secondary definitely wore down as the half went along. And Lax, man, thank you so much for love. He says, got to get running game going in the second half. Garrett needs to make some adjustments, but they are doing better than expected. I agree overall. The defense is doing better than expected, not the offense. The defense is doing better. Independent, man, even though the points may not indicate that, you factor in the short field position with the interception. Independent, thanks for love. He says, bright side, no more poop fondue. Yeah, we might have a new one, but hopefully not. And Philly,
he had pick six.
Who had a pick six?
Yeah.
Oh, shit fondue? Yeah. Janoris Jenkins. And Philly 500. If you guys haven't done so, I don't know what you're waiting for. Going over to Philly 500.
There he is! Philly, what's going on?
He's got a great Eagles channel over there. It says, yo, the party is over. You're going to be in the basement with us. We all stay. The NFC East. The NFC East is no bueno, Philly 500, man. But
no bueno.
Thank you for popping in, man. I appreciate it, man. Always showing love, and thank you for doing what you do on YouTube, man.
Philly, it's all a NASA. It's all a NASA illusion. This whole thing. All NASA's fault, Philly. Well, you lost. Dallas lost. We ain't looking good. It's all NASA.
Let me change the I forgot to change the score to 16 instead of 15. And I'll change the quarter to 3 because I'm lazy. Let's do that. And yeah, so overall, I don't have the stats in front of me. Of course, I'll look at them at the end of the game. But Big Blue, what's going on, man? Giants defense back to pure from a bad offense. It'll be a blowout after they score after halftime. The O-line looks bad. The O-line looks bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. The O-line's I'm going to give them a somewhat of a pass. It's 3 new players playing against an unbelievable defense. I'm going to be fair, but the O-line looks bad.
Yeah, I mean, they look lost. And again, we mentioned this before the game tonight that it was going to be tough. I mean, this is a mishmash, brand new offensive line, three new guys on the 2 new guys on each tackle, and then of course Nick Gates has never played center, and of course Cam Fleming is a career backup. So going against one of the best defenses in the league from last season. So we knew this was going to be tough. We're in this game. Giants defense has to that touchdown at the end of the half, that sucked. I mean, you give up 3 there, you can deal with it. To give up, 7, that's
it's definitely a momentum shifter for sure. Malik, man, thanks for love. He says, funny, at least we can block Philly 500. And Benjamin, man, thanks for love. He says, sports expert 101. At this point, can we really call him an expert for all the stuff he said lately? He must be spending a lot of time with KP. Yeah, he was going up against my Giants today on Twitter. I had to put him in his place, Benjamin. But thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, Bad Dog. I mean, overall, definitely a sour taste in your mouth the way we ended the first half. I think the first quarter we came out playing very well. I think we surprised on the first drive with the way that we, were coming out throwing the football, but the Steelers quickly adjusted, and you saw what their defense is made out of. We haven't been able to run the ball against them, and we've had trouble throwing the ball, and that's been we haven't done much in terms of the offense over the last couple of drives. That's
right.
One big play.
The thing is, you would think the time possession was it's not really skewed. It's 16 minutes and 14 minutes in favor of the Steelers.
We did start with the ball, though.
We did. But I mean, the biggest difference in this game, they're 2 for 2 in the red zone. We're 0 for 1. I mean, we score a touchdown there at 16-14, and the other thing is where's the third downs? I mean, that's where that is on here. The Steelers are 5 for 9. We're 1 for 6. I mean, that's the difference in the game right there. Their ability to extend drives on third downs, and we can't get off the field, or we can't stay on the field. So that is the big difference. But again, we're only down by 6. It's a 1-score game. Barkley's got -8 yards on the ground. You got to imagine some point the Giants are going to make some adjustments here. You're going to find a way to get Barkley the ball in space. Like I said, they haven't run to the left at all. They haven't pitched the ball out. I mean, I'd like to see Barkley. I'd like to see them get him outside. Running between the tackles ain't working.
Yeah.
They're killing us. So run away from Bud Dupree, or better yet, run towards Bud Dupree. I mean, he's chased Barkley down from behind a lot of times. Run towards Bud Dupree. Bring a tight end there, chip him, double team, knock him out, and let's go. I mean, just wait. We're just waiting for Barkley to break one. He's got it in him. And one misdirection screen was really good. You got him out there in space. The Giants got to do more misdirection play. An aggressive defense, misdirection always works. Run a reverse, do something to kind of get that defense flowing in the wrong direction and hit them back the other way in the other directions.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, like we did on the screen pass, you got to kind of make them pay for being overly aggressive. And Chizola, man, thanks for love. He says, I like has been piss poor at run blocking. I think he meant to say the O-line has been, but yeah, the O-line has been no holes. Barkley's getting it 3 yards behind the scrimmage every time he touches the ball.
Yeah, it's been bad.
And Big Blue and PA says, I heard a rumor Pizzo ordered a real doll in the form of Eli Manning. Can either of you guys confirm this? He likes to pick on Pizzle with his
yes.
with his Eli Manning. And Johnny Love, man, thanks for love. He says, try some RPO. We did not see any RPO in the first half. Try some RPO, use DJ's legs, and take pressure off the O-line. That's not a bad idea. Maybe they got.
I'm surprised we have not seen that. I mean, we talked about that last year. The Giants' offensive line couldn't hold anybody up. So, roll Daniel Jones out, get him away from the pressure, and make that linebacker make a decision. You going after DJ, or you going after the tight end or the running back? I mean, we have not got him outside the pocket the entire night. I thought with Jason Garrett, you might see more of that. Be able to do it in the second half.
Lax, I completely agree with you. Thank you for the love. He says they need to get Smith and Tuelo out there to help run block. Ingram is playing too. I agree. I agree at this point. Get as many good blockers as you can out there. Tuelo is going to do more good than Ingram has. Ingram's been getting killed. You saw him off the edge, gave up that sack to Watt. Or a
pass, ran a bad route, had a pass. He has done nothing but hurt.
He's been disappointing in this game for sure in terms of catching football. So I agree. I mean, you got to do something to try to establish the ground game. But I think at the end of the day, this game's going to come down to Daniel Jones. They're going to put the game on his shoulder because I don't see him having much success in this ground game the way that the Steelers are selling out.
There's diehard Giants fan. I knew he had to be around here somewhere.
He's in the chat there. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, diehard, man. Thank you for popping in the stream, man. Unless maybe he's been here. We just didn't see him. Mike in the chat, he says Ingram can't be out there versus the pass rushers like that. Yeah, Mike, I agree with you. I think it was a great call there by Lax. At this point, put in your best blocking tight ends. I mean, we can't. I mean, depending on the situation, obviously you're going to have times where you need to throw, but in your base personnel at this point, bring in your best blockers.
Eddie Blanks, definitely not scared of Cowboys fans. Chris and I alternate channels every week. We alternate channels. We'll be on my channel next week for the Giants game. Put it right in my Mark Holmes. Listen, Mark Holmes read my community notes today. He read them. He commented twice. So he knew I was over here. I say right on there, come over to the Entertainers channel. Here's the link. Sub him up. Come on over. Mark Holmes knows where I'm at. Tell him to bring all the smoke he wants. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Let's go. I'm right here. I let you know where I was going to be. That's like making the excuse that, we lost because of offensive pass interference, a bad call. Stop it. He knew where I was.
I see Asia just put sad faces in the. First up, we did say hi to you, Asia. Maybe you didn't hear. Bad Dog specifically pointed you out. But she says, Chris and Bad Dog said hi to everybody but me. I need everybody in the chat right now. Asia's been phenomenal for both of our channels, much like we do with Bobby. I need everybody in the entire chat, all 1,800 people, to say hi, Asia. Asia, thank you for popping in the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a great supporter.
Dire Jonathan says, what's up, guys? My phone died 5 minutes. I knew he wasn't here. I always know it died because when it happens in my Lakers stream, when he leaves, they start losing. He's good luck. Now he's back. Now we're going to be good.
Maybe he'll help us. Maybe he'll help us. We hope. Thank you for writing hi, Asia, Bigger Mike there. So 8:47 here. We're at halftime. Game should be starting probably in about 4 or 5 minutes. Giants. I mean, we got to get a quick 3 and out here to start this half. We got to get off the field.
Got to make a stop.
Defense got to make a stop, and maybe you build some momentum that way. Maybe you create a turnover. We got to get some pressure up the middle. We were able to do that great the first 3-4 drives for the Steelers. We had tons of pressure on Ben. Steelers made some adjustments. Now it's going to be up to the Giants to make some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. So we'll see. I mean, we got to get Saquon going somehow, some way.
Yeah, 100%. And Cruzon, what's going on? Love Cruzon. He says, why is Thomas blocking down on the defensive end and leaving the linebacker alone? What kind of scheme leaves Dupree to tee off on the quarterback? He did it like Cruzon, we were saying that earlier. There were several times it looked as if they were asking Gates to kind of come back and block the edge rusher. They look lost out there right now in terms of run blocking.
You can't have guys. You can't have the center coming back to Dupree's too fast.
Yeah,
and I mean that's something you got to know on film that you're not. Nick Gates is not going to be able to come back and get the Bud Dupree.
Yeah,
and the Giants got to change a blocking scheme. You can't have Bud Dupree running free off the edge and hoping Nick Gates gets back to him because that's not going to happen.
Mike says, did Bad Dog just try to kill a fly?
Gnat. There's a gnat flying around there.
The gnats are the worst.
Stupid gnats.
Can't stand that. I can't stand the gnats.
No, either.
Not a bad. Victor says not a bad first. Great first quarter, bad second quarter. So, and Michael, man, thanks so much for love, man. I really appreciate that. Michael LaFront, another Paisan. Michael LaFrano says, keep it up. There we go. There you go. Pump the iron, man. I got to start pumping more iron. I know Bad Dog does. Thank you, Villa. And Philly 500, man. Thanks so much for love. He says, Mark Holmes had to drive Michael Anthony, where's the fitness, to Dunkin' Donuts after Miles Snap.
Philly, he was sleeping the whole stream. Michael Anthony, where's the fitness, is on the chaise lounge in the back. The whole time.
And John, man, thanks for the love. He says we need to have Bradbury and guard Juju and use some screens to get Ingram and Saquon the ball in open field. I agree. I definitely agree on the screen aspect. You saw the big play come from Saquon on the screen. If the Steelers continue to be as aggressive as they are in defense, it's going to give you the opportunity to hit some plays like that. And I agree with you. You got maybe a tight end screen to Ingram. Continue to use the screens to Saquon Barkley. I agree. If they're going to overcommit, you got to make them pay. So maybe a draw play. I don't know, but
miss some kind of misdirection, delay something. You get that offense, you get that defense up the field, and you hit them the opposite direction. That's gonna lay them off a little bit. They did that once. They didn't do it again. And the delayed screen worked. I mean, they faked the run one way, screen back the other way. It worked. I mean, it was a big gainer.
Yeah, it was a smart play call. We missed the fan noise in the state. I'm sure you do, man. Calling a pick by Holmes this half, Q says. I hope so, man. I'll take it. For us to win this game, we're going to have to create a turnover in the second half. I guarantee at least one. Simon, man, thanks for the love. Why haven't we used the fullback more? We have not used the fullback that much, to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed in that. And a lot of our runs, like Bad Dog has been saying, has been coming out of the gun. We've used it a bit, not nearly as much as I thought we would in that first half.
And I'm telling you, we have not run to the left the whole night. We have not run to the left behind Thomas and Hernandez. Everything's been either in between the guards or to the right side. When the right side's weak, we can't Fleming there.
Giants set to kick it away here. Steelers will start with the ball. And we'll see what Judge and Patrick Graham dial up here for the defense to start out the second half. Kick is away here by Gano. Looks like he kicks it to the right side there. Strategic kick there. Well placed at the 1. They're going to try to make him bring it out. Try to get good field position, but he's got a big hole. 25, 30, tripped up there, down at about the 33.
Yeah, I mean, that's an ankle tackle away from a monster return by McLeod. So, again, let's see what the Giants can do here. I mean, the Giants defense started off so good, and then it's just like they just couldn't get anything done. I'll tell you, that 2-minute drill, that's a backbreaker. I mean, we had the ball with 3 minutes, 36 seconds ago. We go 3 and out, bad penalties, and then we give it to the Steelers, and they go right down the field and score. That's just a couple of big momentum changes in this game.
And here comes Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers for the second half. They lead 16-10. They'll try to open up this lead here. We're 7 seconds in. Ben out of the I formation. He's going to turn. He's going to give. They're going to try to establish the run. And again, Martinez does a good job there. Gain of about 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7.
Why does that keep doing that to me? Pop this thing out.
Not Connor. I'm sorry. That's the backup running back on the carry. I think Connor's out for the game. Somebody said.
Connor's
yeah. Benny Snell on the run.
That's the one. There we go.
2nd and 7 here for the Steelers. Snell, and there's Connor on the sideline. He's stretching out. We'll see if he gets back in the game. He's got his helmet on.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Ben out of the gun. He's going to give to Snell. Snell, nice hop step there to the 50, all the way down to the 48 ankle tackle there by Darnay Holmes.
Yeah, now the Steelers are starting to pry open some holes there, and Snell had an easy first down and a lot more. So the Giants already looking – I mean, we worried about this defense. Although, we usually do a good job against the run, but it's just a good job of blocking up front there. Wide open hole. I could have ran through that.
Yep, Steelers starting to open up that run game. Snell's got 7 carries, 41 yards, averaging 5.9 yards a carry. He's had a good game. Man in motion there. Ben out of the gun from midfield at the 49, takes the snap, gives to Snell. Again, does a good job there of blocking. It'll push forward for about 5. It'll be about a 2nd and 5 as the Steelers continue to bully ball here. 13:32 to go.
Yeah, Steelers just running right over the right side. No penetration by the Giants defense. Kind of getting pushed back a little bit now, and the Steelers, starting to establish the run, something they really didn't do well in the first half, but now they're starting to establish it a bit here. And their first drive in the second half.
13-12 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be an I formation here. We'll see if the Steelers stick with the run. I would if I were them, the way they've been able to do it. Man in motion right to left from the Giants 44. Ben under center. Giants come with 4, gives to Snell. Snell, nice tackle there by Martinez, no gain.
Yeah, good job by Blake Martinez shooting the A-gap right there and not allowing Snell to go anywhere. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And that's something the Giants might have to start doing. And they can't get there at the front 4. You might have to start shooting the linebackers in the gaps.
3rd and 5, by the way. We're 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
So if 3rd down and 5, we got to get off the field here.
Yeah, big play here.
We got to make a damn stop. We stop. The Steelers have been 5. Like I said, they were 5 and 9 on 3rd down in the first half. This is one of those mediocre things. Got to look for those quick slants. But the Giants have got to find a way to get the hands up, maybe knock down the quick slant or something.
Giants come with 4. Ben has time, looks right, throws right. Good coverage, and a great job batting away there by James Bradbury.
Yeah, Bradbury had tight coverage the entire time. A good throw by Big Ben, but good defense by Bradbury. That's why you pay him $45 million. The Steelers left the punt.
What a play, because Washington had this, and Bradbury volleyball spikes it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Washington pushed off there at the end. They didn't call that. But Bradbury, good job getting his hand right in between his 2 hands, knocking that ball away.
Great coverage there. Giants get off the field, so we needed that. 12-14 to go here in the third quarter. Giants are going to get the football.
Right.
And here's the punt. We'll see what Peppers does here. Probably be a fair catch, and he calls for it here at the 9. So the Giants will set up shop at the 9. Steelers flip the field position, but the Giants do a good job. They get them off the field.
And that's what we needed. We needed a 3 and out. We needed to get them off the field on 3rd down, and we did. So, now the offense has got to find a way to get a sustained drive. There's got to be some way we can establish a run here. 8 carries for -8 yards. You're not going to win many games like that. So we got to figure out a way. I don't know if they got to change the blocking scheme, change the formation, change the play call, whatever it is. You got to do something to get Barkley going. He's our best player. He's done absolutely nothing. The fact, if you would have told me we'd only be down by 6 at halftime and Saquon Barkley had -8 yards rushing, I probably would have said, okay.
You're nuts.
You take it. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Jones threw a pick, and we ran for -8 yards, and we're only down 6. You would have called me a nut job. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what the adjustments that Garrett made at the half. Like you said, we got to establish this run here. We got to come out in the I formation. Got to pound the ball. Hopefully, you can set up the big play. We'll see. But you got to continue to try to run against this defense. You really do.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
We have no. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say we need a sustained drive. No doubt about that.
Yeah. But Barkley's not getting any help from it. No, Shahid. Barkley's getting no help at all. They haven't been able to block. Let me get another beer. I'm thirsty.
I have two. I might have to go upstairs and get another one. The problem is they got to keep running their bathroom.
Screen, yeah. I mean, maybe the screen game, Coffins. You got to loosen up the defense a bit if they're going to overcommit. You got to do something. We got to move the ball. Let's put it that way. And if we get too predictable, it's going to cause turnovers. Michael, man, thanks so much for love. He says, let's go, you two cannolis. We got to get Barkley going. That's right, Michael. Michael's awesome, man. Thank you for being here. Great supporter of my channel. Always talk to you on Twitter, man. Thank you for being here, buddy. And here we go. New York Giants set to take over here at their own 9-yard line. They trail by 6 at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No doubt.
So we
need one of them nice, long, 91-yard drives.
Oh, I would love that.
We got to get something done. Look at the Steelers defense. They're laughing it up, man. We got to do something. We got to get some play action. Dude, we need some RPOs. We need Daniel Jones rolling out on a bootleg. This is when you got to find a way to do that. They're so concerned about Barkley. Play action pass. Get him up the field. That's when you got to hit Evan Engram. Is that a bad half? Caden Smith, I don't care. Get somebody out in the flat when these guys come up the field and make your receivers make a play. Sterling Shepard's had 1 catch tonight. It's the first drive of the game. You haven't heard from him again.
And Barkley came out in an empty backfield. He quickly changes it. Comes under center. He's got Barkley in the backfield. Looks like he's only got Shepard out wide left. Jones, 9 on the play clock, takes the snap, turns, hands to, and again, nowhere to go here. Barkley's going to lose 4, right? They have no lead blockers. I mean, 2nd and 14, maybe 13, lost to 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same every time. I mean, the Steelers are overloading. They're coming with delayed blitzes, and the Giants, they're just not picking it up. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And the Giants, there's just no lead blocking there. There's no nothing. They're continuing to go out of shotgun in empty backfield. I don't get it.
They come with 6. Jones in his own. That should have been pass interference. Where's the flag? They don't throw it. He was looking for Ingram there. It'll be 3rd and 14. Looked like he got there early to me.
I mean, this is just, Steelers are just pinning their ears back and going. I mean, this has been easy for them. They just stopped Saquon Barkley, and then now it's 3rd and long. And,
maybe not. I take that back. That's not a flag.
Just great. I mean, it's just crazy. We're behind the sticks every play. We're behind the sticks every play. We're 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14, 2nd and 11. No positive yards at all.
Here's Jones out of the gun from his own 5. He'll take it. He'll drop. He'll pop. He's going to throw it deep. Down the what a throw to Slayton to the 24. That is a big-time throw by Daniel Jones in a big-time spot at his own 5.
That is huge, Chris, because not only does that give them a first down, it gets them out of the shadow of their own end zone, and it chews up some more clock. But that's a big play. Maybe that can get the Giants going. Great route by Slayton. Good throw by Danny Dimes.
Down to the 23. What a throw by Dimes. Here he comes out of the gun. He's got Barkley who's left at the 23. 2 tight end set. Steelers come with a blitz. He's going to throw. He's going to hit Shepard. Shepard trips over his own feet. Does a good job. Picks up 5. Able to get his balance.
Yeah, the Steelers just seem like they've come with pressure almost every play. They're bringing an extra defender or 2. That's a great throw by Daniel Jones. I mean, he hits Slayton before he throws that ball before Slayton turns around. That is exactly how you do it. Slayton sat down in that zone, and Daniel Jones threw that ball for Slayton turned around. When he turned around, the ball was right there. That's how you do it. That's how you draw it up in practice.
2nd and 5, Jones under center. Blue Collar will get to that in 1 second. He's got Barkley in the backfield here from the 27. Jones going to take it. He's going to bake it. He's going to hand to Barkley. Barkley finally got a hole. He's going to push forward for 4. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Maybe the start to get the run established here. Blue Collar says, stick with the run and hit the home run. Let's go. A little bloop and a blast. A little baseball term for you there. I'll take it. 3rd and 1. 10-15 to go, 3rd quarter.
Yeah. And right now, I mean, again, this is something I think if maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time that you play action pass, or you do a little play action, you roll Daniel Jones out, and he runs for the first down. I mean, he's mobile. I mean, this might be a time the Steelers are going to commit to the run. You have Daniel Jones stick it in there, and he takes off to the right.
Play action. Jones going to come back. He's got a man. That's caught by, I think that's Toyolo. All the way up to the 45. Look at the big fella go.
There it is. That's exactly what it is. Little play action pass. You get the Steelers, over pursuing, and then you go back the other way and wide open. And I mean, a good job by the offensive line there because they sealed that up. And Daniel Jones had pressure, but and that's the crossing routes take a long time. So that's a good job by the offensive line picking up the blitz there and allowing that play to happen.
The 6'7" big fella. Here's Jones from his own 45, takes the snap from under center, dropping back the pass under pressure, throws caught. That's Slayton again. Slayton is going off. That's a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Daniel Jones, good job there. I mean, that's a lot of arm strength. He's throwing off his back foot. He's hitting Slayton at 2nd down and 1. Again, the playbook's open. Everything's open when it's 2nd down and 1. And if nothing else, you got out of the shadow of your own end zone. You had a 3rd down and 15 from your own 4. You're across midfield now. So if nothing else, they flip the sticks. Let's get some points.
First, they gave it to him. He's going to turn. He's going to pick Barkley. Barkley's going to try to turn the court. At least he gets positive yards. He gets a yard as they continue to stick with the run. 2nd and 9.
Keep running to the right, though. Why do they keep running to the right? They have not run to the left the entire night. It's like they're scared of running. You drafted Andrew Thomas 4th overall. His best attribute was run blocking in Georgia. We haven't seen them go behind Will Hernandez and Andrew Thomas tonight.
Here's Jones coming out in the gun. Jones having an impressive drive so far. He's got it at the Steelers' 44. 2nd and 9 at the 44. Jones to his left. 4 wide set, takes it. Drops, pops, has time. Double clutches, throws over the middle. I think that's Barkley. I think that's like his 2nd catch of the game. Caught up at the 40. It'll be a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I think depends on what they do here. This could be 4-down territory for the Giants. If they don't lose yards, you may go for it here. And then again, outside of a couple of drives, your defense has played pretty well tonight, so maybe you do punt and just flip the position. But I think if you get 3 or 4, I think if it's 3rd and 2 or less, you're going to go for it here.
I agree. 4th and 2 or less, I think you go for it. If it's an incomplete pass, I think you punt it. Here's Jones from the 40.
I'd just like to see a touchdown and just be done with it.
Empty backfield. Jones out of the gun. Rolls out to the right. Use the legs here, Jones. Use the legs here, DJ. Did he get the stick? He runs out of bounds. They're going to say he was out a yard short. I thought he got it.
It's close. I think that Daniel Jones should have done a better job of extending. You always see Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers always sticks that ball out there to get. Russell Wilson does it too. Daniel Jones did not stick the line out there.
He got that.
But that's really close. I mean, the spot's really bad.
The spot is horrible. He's within an inch if he didn't get there.
I mean, he's right at the marker. They marked him a yard short of where he was.
They should challenge that.
They should challenge that because it's really like 2.5 feet difference.
4th and 1 here. Jones is going to take it. Play action on 4th and a half a yard. Back pedals, looking, throws across his body. He's got a man, Barkley. Barkley tries to spin it. Doesn't matter. Got the first down, 2 yards. There you go. First down, Giants. Bobby, thank you for the love.
I mean, that's – go ahead, Chris. Get that.
He says Steelers game plan, blatantly obvious. Stop Barkley. Judge needs to adjust. Barkley needs some kind of help. And he's starting to get it. Jones starting to pop off. And you know what? Jones is just making things happen on this drive, Bad Dog. He's just making things happen.
He did. And, I mean, that's good vision by Daniel Jones. You hate seeing a quarterback throw all the way across his body, across the field. But Barkley was wide open. But that's a good job by Jones to buy time and find the open Barkley to convert the 4th down.
And there's Jones, throws to Ingram. Ingram makes a man miss. Nice spin, gets an extra 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if that was Barkley. I don't know who the running back was, but that's a great job to pick up that blitz and give Daniel Jones enough time to find Ingram because whoever was coming off the left side of the line was going to drill Daniel Jones from behind. I think I don't know who 33 is for the Giants there. Who is 33 for the Giants? Is that
Dion Lewis?
So great job by Dion Lewis picking up that blitz.
6:06 to go to be a 2nd and 6. Jones out of the gun, drops back, double clutches, throws, and incomplete. He had to rush that throw there. 3rd and 6.
I'd like to see the Giants maybe run the ball there, or again, I would like to see them roll Daniel Jones out of the pocket. We haven't seen that at all. I thought Jason Garrett would bring more of that here because they did it with Dak a lot in Dallas. And I thought we'd see it more here with New York. We haven't seen it yet. But that's something that, Daniel Jones can do. With a fierce pass rush, you might want to get him outside the tackles.
I'll get to that in 1 second, Independent. Big play here from the 29. 3rd and 6. Jones done a good job of picking it up so far on this drive. Out of the gun, empty backfield. Takes the snap, drops back. Steelers come with 4, has time. And he breaks away from a tackle. He's going to run with it, and he's going to get it. Give him the spot.
Look at DJ. Get down there, baby. Let's go.
Daniel Jones made something happen with the legs there. First down, Giants needed 6, got 6. Independent says, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants run Barkley to the left and catches the Steelers D sleeping. They better start running to the left.
They got to run to the left. I mean, they haven't run to the left all night. Daniel Jones runs to the left. That's a first down.
DJ's putting his team on his back on this drive. Here they are from the 23. Jones under center. He's got Barkley in the backfield. Takes the snap, play action, tries to buy time with legs, throws. He's got Caden Smith, his favorite tight end, down to the 18, 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
See, again, there you go. Play action rollout. I mean, that's something that you saw how much time he had there. It wasn't the best of throws, but you see DJ get outside the tackles. Nobody's out there. I mean, he had a clean look at Caden Smith that time. Something you got to see. You're seeing Daniel Jones utilize his athleticism and his legs on this drive, something we didn't see in the first half.
Jones gives to Barkley. Barkley, nice cutback. He'll get maybe 2 as he pushes the pile forward. It'll be a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I don't think Barkley needed to cut that back. It seemed like he had a hole in the left. He should have just went straight ahead there. He probably could have got the first down.
So there's another. I don't know the stats, but I would say Jones has probably converted at least 3 third downs on this drive.
Well, he's been good on this drive. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But that's something Barkley's got to stop doing. I don't know what Ahmad Bradshaw used to do that. Used to drive me crazy. Like, Jude, just go through the hole. Don't cut back when there's nothing to cut back to.
3rd and 3.5, we'll call it, from the 16.5. Jones out of the gun, empty backfield. 5 wide. Takes the snap, drops back, under pressure, throws. Great catch there by Shepard. Shepard's got the first down to the 11. First down, Giants, 7-yard gain.
See that? I called it. Let's go, Sterling. That's right, baby. Let's go. Punch them. Where's the 7s in the chat? Let's get some 7s in the chat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sterling Shepard starting to get involved in the passing game. Nice play there by Jones under pressure. Come on. Here they are from the 11. It'll be a 1st and 10. 4:06 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a great drive, but they need 6. Jones under center. He's got Barkley in the backfield. He's going to change the play up at the line of scrimmage. He's going to move Shepard out wide right.
Got to run to the left here.
Jones takes the snap. He's going to give to Barkley. Barkley up the middle. Nice move to the 5. Spins ahead to the 4. His best run in a while. And that'll be a 2nd and 3. It's a big 7-yard gain up the middle.
That's encouraging. You finally saw a hole between the tackles. Barkley exploited it, got 7, good gain on first down. And again, the playbook's open. You could see Daniel Jones take off with this himself, running in himself. Play action pass is there. Screen is there. Everything is there.
18 plays. 18 plays on this drive.
8 minutes and 40 seconds, Chris.
Jones under center. Play action on. Oh, no. Intercepted. He got hit as he threw it. And it's all for naught. It's a touchback.
That's just a terrible decision. I mean, that is what we talk about right there. You have got to throw that ball away. Nothing is there. Throw it out of bounds. Throw it out of the end zone. You roll him to the left. You don't want a right-handed quarterback rolling the left. I don't know what he's looking at. That's just bad. There's nobody there.
Oh, that is bad. Chizola, man, thanks for the love. I appreciate it. He says Barkley needs to run strong. No more this and that. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's just not smart. Daniel Jones had a bad game tonight. I mean, he had a great drive there, but he's made some bad decisions. That one is about as bad as it gets. You cannot throw that ball running towards your left when you're right-handed quarterback looking to throw back across the field in the end zone. It's not there. Toss it out of bounds. You got to throw it out of bounds. It's just you got to stop doing that. He did that last year. Got to stop trying to make something that's not there. You just got it. You got to throw it away. Live to fight another down. You had a great drive. It was 8 minutes and 45 seconds, 19 plays. You got to finish that. You got to get some points there. You cannot come away with nothing. That's just it's a backbreaker for the Giants.
Dupree made a great play there. He tipped the ball, but you're absolutely right, Joe. You're already in field goal range. You either take the sack there if you feel like you can't get rid of it, or you throw it away. You can't give up 3 points there. And that's bad. You're putting too much pressure on this defense, man. Great drive, but they didn't get any points. I mean, the 19-play drive, great, bunch of third down conversions, but in the end, didn't result in anything.
It's a backbreaker. It just that absolutely kills you. I mean, that kills you.
Yeah.
It just kills you. I mean, you got to come away with some kind of points, and like you said, it's all for naught. I mean, you have a great drive, and you just that's completely on Daniel Jones. Both interceptions completely on him tonight. Both turnovers completely on him. Bad decisions. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and you again. I mean, you shoot up 8.5 minutes on that drive. That's good news, but you got to put points on the board. And now you're putting pressure on your defense, and hopefully we get another stop and we give Jones another opportunity. But that's now the second interception that he's thrown in a big spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Dire Giants fan, I always appreciate dropping the link to my channel in there, buddy. So thank you for that. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. I think I'm gonna go vomit a little bit as well on that after that freaking drive. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, do what you got to do, man. I'll talk to the chat for a bit. That wasn't on. I mean, Cameron, at the end of the day, we got to hold DJ accountable for something. I always see people in the chat every time there's an interception or a fumble. That's not on Daniel Jones. I mean, yeah, they got pressure, but there's nobody open. You got to throw it away. You can't take risky decisions down there on the goal line. Can't do it. We can't baby him forever. Here come the Steelers. Roethlisberger out of the gun, looks right, throws right, got a man. That's Juju. Juju is going to go out of bounds there for a pickup of about 8.5. It'll be 2nd and 1. And I'll get to a couple of those super chats in a second. I think my chat is behind because we got a lot of people in here. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, man. He's got to throw that away, man, or take the sack. It's a bad decision there. There's nobody open. There's nobody open on that play. Maybe he's trying to throw it out of the end zone. That's possible, and it got tipped. But here we go. 2nd and 1 here for the Steelers. Ben out of the gun. Juju in motion left to right. Takes the snap, turns, hands, and he's going to pop it to the outside here. Snell to the 40, 45, and you knew that was a fumble the football. Do the Giants come up with it? I think the Giants got it.
Wow, that could be a huge break. Steelers saying they got it. Giants said, of course, that's just he said, she said. If the Steelers got that, that's a hell of a job by them because it looked like the Giants were there. That's not social distancing, I must say.
The Steelers think they got it. Steelers got it. They were able to recover it. Chizola, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. The number 1 D, Danny's been nice, but that was stupid. And Chrono Cowboy says, Hurricane killed my power. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And Andrew Thomas says, run behind me. Come on. Yeah, we need to run behind you a lot more. Jeffrey Abbey, man, thanks for he's coming with it. He's coming. He says, you all awake yet? Hashtag Trevor Lawrence. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully they don't get the first pick. Riley says, why do we never block Bud Dupree? Riley, he's been coming unblocked this entire game. But bad luck there for the Giants. A great job stripping it, but they couldn't come up with the football. But a big run there by Snell. Steelers now have it in Giants territory at the 46, 2:18 to go here, third quarter. Ben out of the gun, takes the snap, play action, looks left, throws left, got a man, all the way down to the 36. I think it's going to be a first.
I think at this point, the Giants they're just kind of back to what they did last year. You get too many friggin' momentum, just bad. I mean, the Giants are over 3 inside the 20. Steelers are 2 for 2. Big difference in the game. But I mean, and I'm one of the biggest Daniel Jones fans you're going to find. This is squarely on him. I mean, you cannot turn the ball over the way he did. I had 2 enormous turnovers that changed the entire complex of his game.
1st and 10 for the Steelers. Ben takes it out of the gun, looks right, and the receiver was not ready for the route there. 2nd and 10, incomplete off his back. Bobby, thank you for the love. And by the way, he's got a channel. Go over there, check him out. He says, that is a rookie mistake. Jones got to be better. I mean, I agree. You can't give points away. They had a guaranteed 3. And like you said, the points aside, which obviously are very important, it's also a momentum shifter. 19 play drive. You can't turn it over there.
No, you got to come over at some points, even if it's 3. I mean, you got to have a positive after that huge drive. You just end up with a negative.
Ben out of the gun from the 36, takes the snap, play action, looks, and that looked like a push-off. They don't call it. Breaks the tackle to the 20, all the way down to the 17. Tackle there by Fackrell, and the Steelers really getting momentum here. Minute 26 to go in the third.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's the first game of the year, but I'm going to tell you right now, and this is fact, and I don't like this. But I'm telling you right now, Daniel Jones has a bad year, and the Giants have a bad year. Gentleman's out of here.
Oh yeah,
there's no doubt. You can't have your sixth overall pick play bad and have another bad. He'll be gone. I mean, you put everything you had into him. So the bad mistakes, like whoever said that in the chat, those are rookie mistakes. Can't make those.
Ben out of the gun, takes the snap, empty backfield, good protection here by the Steelers. Leo gets a little pressure. Leo's going to try to Leonard Williams already matched the sack total. We called that. That's a 12-yard loss back at the 30. Brings him down with one arm.
That's huge for the Giants. I mean, that was a 3-man rush, and that was all Leo. I mean, that's all Leonard Williams.
Look at Leo. He's just pushing him back like a sled.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sled drill. That's a strong man right there. That's a big play. Now the Giants have got to capitalize. I mean, you can't allow them to convert this third down here, or this on this particular series. It's second down and 22.
Second and 22 here. They got one more play here before the end of the third, probably. Ben coming out of the gun from the 30, takes the snap, drops back to pass. It'll be a screen, and Dexter Lawrence read that beautifully. You saw Lawrence going in for the blitz, and he quickly figured it out. He was able to recap and grab Samuels for no gain. Unbelievable play by Big Dex there. Third and long.
I'll tell you what, Dexter Lawrence, and that's what an athletic play by a 340-pound guy to read the screen and just throw it down. I mean, that's what you need. The Steelers got third down and forever when we come back. And this is kind of what we figured, Chris. I mean, we thought the defense would do pretty well tonight. Outside of that drive before the half, they've done a pretty good job. They've bent tonight. They haven't broken. They haven't got pressure on Ben in a while. They got pressure on him a lot in the first quarter. We knew the offense was going to struggle. But, again, they had a great drive, and that's just not a good pass. Somebody said, well, Daniel Jones is a rookie. Daniel Jones is not a rookie. Daniel Jones was a rookie last year. He's definitely not a rookie right now.
Yeah, he's in a rookie scheme, but the scheme has nothing to do with that play. You can't use that as an excuse on that play. You can't make that throw. You got if you feel like you can't get it away there, you got to take the sack. You're still in field goal range. You can't. It was a bad decision. It was a good play by Dupree.
Throw the ball out of bounds, not out of the end zone.
Yeah, it was a bad decision.
Not running to your offside. I mean, not running to your weak side. You can't have that.
What's going on, Enormous, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. But it'll be a big play here. It'll be a 3rd and 22 for the Steelers. Holding the 3. Hopefully you get a sack. Maybe you get a penalty, back them up for the field goal. But we need a miss here for sure.
We need something.
If you're the Steelers here, you're probably looking to pick up 5, 6.
Quick slant. You're not. I can't imagine you're going to drop back, because if you get sacked, you're at a field goal.
Yeah, you want a good 5-6 yard game. Maybe even you run it here. You might even run a draw play to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah.
Give yourself a better opportunity at a field goal.
Yeah.
Diaz showed heart. One bad drive against. Brian, I'm not going to completely kill Daniel Jones at the end of this game. I'm going to recognize that he went up against the friggin' Steelers, and it's a great defense. But that's a mistake you can't make. He did have a great drive. I was pumped up that drive. He made a bunch of great conversions. But that's a throw you can't make. And hopefully he learns, and hopefully he gets better. But that's a throw you can't make. Can't make that throw.
No doubt.
Chizola, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. He says Pat Mahomes would have switched hands to throw it, left open Saquon in the situation Danny was in, holding the 3, and we're still in the game. Got to hold the 3 here, no doubt. Hopefully we hold the 0. I mean, they did miss an extra point earlier. It's a 47-yarder from there. It's not a gimme. So we'll see. Maybe they'll miss a field goal. How do you watch the game?
A lot of people are commenting, you're not streaming this game because you have 0 confidence the Giants will win. People are so stupid. Read the community notes.
We alternate channels every week, man.
I'm reading one of my comments here, not in our chat.
Oh, Ben coming out here in the shotgun from his 29. It'll be a 3rd and 21. Takes the snap out of the gun, drops, pops. Giants get some pressure. He gets it off. They're going to get the yardage they need for the field goal. So the Giants will hold in the 3. They get up to about the 17, 18. That was the rookie Chase Claypool. So it should be a chip shot here, about 35, 36 yards. 14:45 to go here in the 4th. Maybe the Giants come up with a big block here. They need something. They need a momentum-shifting play. Here's Boswell. Made his first field goal for 41 yards. Like I said earlier, he missed an extra point. It'll be a 36-yard attempt from the left hash.
Miss it.
Snap, hold, kick, and he just made it. 19.
Wow, wind took that thing. We just snuck inside the right upright.
19-10 Steelers. It is a two-possession game. Still plenty of time. But the Giants have left a lot of points on the board. We still basically got a whole quarter here. But they're going to need to score. They're going to need to score quick, and defense is going to have to make another stop.
Well, the thing that kills them is, you have a great drive and you're happy that you had 8 minutes of possession, but when you're behind, that's a waste of almost 9 minutes. You got nothing out of it. The Steelers come right back and score 3. I mean, that's a 10-point turnaround in this game. I mean, that's at least a 6-point turnaround, but possibly a 10-point turnaround.
Yeah. How do you watch the game? I see somebody asking. Well, it's on ESPN. So if you don't have a TV, I don't know. I mean, maybe you get the ESPN app. I have no idea. We cannot show the game. We're not allowed. Otherwise, we would. It would be much more entertaining if we could just do the play-by-play over the video, but we're not allowed to do that.
That's right.
How did Burrow look yesterday? Keith asked me.
Crappy.
Yeah, I mean, Burrow looked exactly like I thought he would, though, if you're being fair. I mean, I said it in my pick'em video. Number 1 overall picks are 4-20 lifetime in their debut start. And the reason being, they're a rookie quarterback on a bad team. So that's what I expected. And Burrow was going up against a really good defense. The Chargers are probably a top 10 defense in the league. So you got to give Burrow time, just like you got to give, Joe Judge time. You got to give the young players on this team time. It's, especially with the short and off season. So Burrow performed how I thought he would. He struggled. Johnny T, man, thanks so much for love. I appreciate it. DJ was trying to throw it away and his arm got hit. I agree. That's probably what was happening. I think DJ was probably trying to throw it out of the back of the end zone. And Dupree made a great play. I'm going to give Dupree credit for that. It is what it is. Something happened there, but I do think that that Jones has to have the wherewithal to at least try to take that sack. It happens, but we can't fall into this trap of babying him too much either.
Right. You
can't fall into that trap. And I know people want to do that because they don't want to give up on their quarterback. We're not giving up on our quarterback. We like Daniel Jones, but that's a bad play.
Yeah.
Universal, man, thanks so much for love. Only the Giants would blow a 19-play drive. That was an unbelievable drive. It really was. Unfortunately, I don't score any points, but it was an unbelievable drive.
Yeah, that's just it's bad. It's a bad decision. You can't try to throw the ball out of the end zone. And because you might not even have the arm strength to get it out of it. When you're rolling to your weak side, you don't want to throw back across your body. So I don't know. It's just, I said we had to win the turnover battle. We've lost that. I said we had to run the ball. Both of us said that. We said we had to run the ball. We haven't run the ball to save our life tonight.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but that's what it is. If the Giants play fundamental football, win the turnover battle, run the ball, they're probably ahead, but they haven't been able to do that.
They kick it out of bounds. The Giants are going to get this at the 40.
Wow, that's a big mistake by the Steelers. The Giants got to capitalize. Daniel Jones needs to come back, and it's a shame because he played so well on that drive up until that point.
Yeah, and Joe the Man, thank you so much for love. NFL app is free and shows primetime games. By the way, the name is Joe the Man. Love you guys. Go Giants. Joe the Man, thank you for being here, and we love you too, man. Thank you for being here, my man.
Yes, and appreciated, Joe. Thanks, sir.
Malik says, hey, guys, nobody noticed this, but Andrew playing good. Yeah, I know our offense is kind of bad right now, but Andrew's actually playing pretty good, number 78. The offensive line as a whole has played bad. It's hard for me to really distinguish how well Thomas is playing individually. But he is on Dupree's side. Dupree's had a hell of a game. Here's Jones under center. Drops back. Looks, throws, hits Shepard. Shepard, 4-yard gain, pushed out of bounds. It'll be a 2nd and 6. Chisolo, thanks for a bad decision, but saw a lot of positives that drive. No, the drive itself was great. And Jones was unbelievable in that drive.
Until that point.
Until that play. He made a ton of unbelievable plays. So I'm going to give him credit. Hopefully he bounces back here. I mean, hopefully he shows some grit here. Gives us a good drive. 2nd and 5 here for Jones at the really 2nd and 6. ESPN sucks with this. At his own 44, under center, Barkley in the backfield. Turns, hands to Barkley's got nowhere to go. And he somehow only loses a yard. 3rd and 6.
And Dupree's running free off the left side or off the right side again. Like, what is going on over there off the left side?
Yeah.
Nobody's blocking him. I mean, he didn't get in that play, but Dupree's running free again off that edge all night.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. I got to see the replay there, but you're absolutely right. It seems every play Dupree's unblocked. And that's Thomas's.
Any adjustments at all.
Somebody said Fleming. That's not Fleming's side. That's Thomas's side, guys. And Jones coming out in the gun, takes the snap. Steelers come with a blitz. And great job there with the Steelers defense. You lose the blocker. He gets in there for the sack. 4th down.
And I'll tell you what, the Steelers are just taking advantage of a very inexperienced offensive line. I mean, that's all this is. They've been bringing pressure the entire night from every angle. We thought the Giants would do that. And again, this has been coming off the left side the whole night. There's nothing Andrew Thomas can do there.
Barkley missed the block.
There late, and it's just, Barkley missed the block. That's on Saquon Barkley. He completely whiffed the block and allowed the corner to get there. That is completely on Saquon. It's a bad job by Saquon.
Saquon missed the block. Didn't see the blitz coming. Giants are going to have to punt it away. Quick 3 and out here. 12:42 to go here in the 4th quarter. Giants trail by 9. Punts away. And the Steelers are going to field this at the 14. Breaks the tackle there. Dances. Cuts it back to the right. Looks like there was a block in the back. They don't call it. Tackle down at the 24. 12:24 to go 4th quarter.
The Giants can go, if they lose this game, which it looks like they're going to, you can go back and you can look at a number of things that cost us this game here tonight. Number one, we get that fumble on the 3-yard line, don't score a touchdown. That was bad mojo to begin with. That was bad. Number two, we're up 10-3, just scored a touchdown, go 3 and out. Daniel Jones throws a terrible interception to TJ Watt. Yeah, it was a great play by Watt, but that play was never there to be had. He's got to see that and, again, not make the throw. That was bad. And then, of course, the 19-play drive in which he just – I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was. I don't know what he was doing, but like you said, you got to take a sack. You got to stop trying to make things happen. And it just looked like he pressed a little bit too much. And of course, tomorrow in the newspapers, or I don't even make newspapers anymore, all the analysts and the pundits and everybody on all the crappy ass sports channels. Thank God I work, so I don't have to watch it. They're all gonna rip Joe Judge. I mean, they're all gonna get on Joe Judge's case about this, but. Sometimes it comes down to making plays and having talent. And the Giants are a very young team, and they're going against one of the best defenses in the league. And they made plays we didn't. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And it really does.
Yeah. Yeah. And Malik, man, thanks for love. He says, no, that's Saquon. On that play, that's Saquon. Andrew Thomas had nothing to do with that. Matter of fact, Andrew Thomas
blocked his man. Thomas can't block 2 guys.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas did well on that play. Jason, man, thanks for love. Barkley has to improve his block. He does. Barkley completely whiffed on that block. Didn't see the blitzer coming. Corey Lewis says, I'm not paying $15 million for a running back who can't block. He's got to get better at it, Corey. I can't defend him on that play. And last year, obviously, he struggled in that aspect. And I'm not going to kill Barkley in terms of running today because he's literally had nowhere to run. Like, they've demolished the offensive line, but he has not produced today. I can't say he has. And Blue Collar, thanks for love. He says, we need to go after the ball. I agree. We need a turnover. And thanks for love, Blue Collar. Roldy says, why does the Giants make you feel high and low at the same time? I don't care who the head coach is because we're not a very good football team. Not yet, anyway. And we're inconsistent.
Yeah, because they show you flashes up. Like I said, they had a great – I mean, that drive is fantastic. And you see Daniel Jones, you see a lot of – and then all of a sudden he makes a really bad throws. So that's how it does. They play well, and there's just some really, really bad plays that shifted the momentum in this game completely.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't defend Barkley tonight in terms of his blocking. That was a bad job there. 12:23 to go here in the 4th quarter. 19-10 Steelers lead. It'll be a 1st and 10 here. Ben coming out in the gun. He's got a man in motion left to right.
Giants got to get off the field here.
Yes, they do. And Martinez has done a good job. Martinez has done a good job tonight. That's a 2-yard loss.
That was, but I think the penetration, that was Dalvin Tomlinson. A great penetration up the middle. Forced him into Martinez. We 2nd down and 12. So good play by Dalvin Tomlinson there.
Yeah. Yeah, he pushed him right back into the running back. 2nd and 12, like you said, we don't need to just get off the field. We need a 3 and out. We can't be wasting time. Zola says, do people not realize the Steelers? I agree, Zola. Yeah, you have to measure it on a curve. The Steelers defense is insane. The Steelers defense, and I'll talk about it tonight in my post-game video, but the Steelers defense is very good. You have to judge it fairly. And we'll see how we perform when we play, I guess, more in the middle type defenses. Here's Ben out of the gun, looks left, throws left, got a man. And he'll gain about 6. It'll be about a 3rd and 6. That was Johnson on the catch. Yeah. Philly 500. He says, this is how I like my bad dog. A mad dog. Bad dog is a mad dog because he knows the Giants.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've been mad at all tonight.
I think you've been fair. I think you've been.
I think I've been very calm.
Yeah, you've just been critical of Jones. I think that's fair. Joseph says game is not over, but it's not over yet. Ryan Clay says howdy. What's going on, Ryan? Man, thanks for popping in the stream. And Big Bang says get a pick. We back in and keep the faith. I'm not giving up yet. We got plenty of time, guys. 11 minutes.
Yeah, but we need to play here. We need to play here, no doubt. 3rd and 7. They got to get there.
Ben coming out in the gun, takes the snap from his own 28, looks, cooks, throws, man wide open, down at the 39. That was Johnson. Ballantyne on the coverage.
Yeah. Ballantyne just got beaten a quick hit, and that was it. I mean, that's just a quick curl, and you can't give up that much cushion. And he just got beat. That's all that is.
Yeah, I mean, we knew Ballantyne's going to be the Achilles heel of this defense. She always says, "Get a stop here," and we're still in it. We didn't get a 3 and out. We better get a 6 and out.
You can't allow them to convert on 3rd and 7 there. And all of a sudden, the pressure that was there in the first half is not there at all in the second half.
Here's Ben out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to give, and nowhere to go there. He'll get a yard. Again, Leonard Williams has played unbelievable in this game, Bad Dog.
He has. I mean, the front 4 has played pretty damn good tonight. You know, Leonard Williams, Dalvin Tomlinson, Blake Martinez.
Dexter Lawrence on that screen pass.
It's not like the Steelers have had a ton of offense. They've had 2 good drives.
Yeah.
And the one before the half was the backbreaker. I mean, that was definitely the backbreaker. But the defense has played a lot better than it has in recent years. Just they've made some mistakes, but I mean, it is what it is. They just got to get better. 2nd
and 9 here for Ben. Ben out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Snell's going to push. Nice run there by Snell. He didn't have much. He got 5 rather. It'll be a 3rd and 4. And Malik, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, get that.
Malik says why they have number 25 out there. He can't. Well, Corey Ballantyne, desperation. That's the answer.
We don't have anybody out there.
Yeah, I mean, you could end up moving Darnay Holmes possibly out there. You could Yadam, the guy we just traded for, but yeah, desperation.
Yadam got crushed on that on the pass to Juju.
Yeah,
so I don't. We got to get on the field. I know that. We got to get on the field now.
3rd and 4 at their own 45. Giants got a weird formation here.
I get a damn turnover here.
What is this? Wide open over the middle. He runs for another 7 yards. 1st down, Steelers up to the 44.
That looked like James Betcher's defense there. 3rd down and 3rd and 4. Play 10 yards off the receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody picks him up. I mean, I don't know whose man that is. I don't know if that's Peppers. I don't know who that belongs to, but he just ran wide open. I mean, that's as easy as it's going to get.
That's a pitch and catch. And Blue Man, he says, give your Giants time. New coach system could turkey your camp to week 1. Instead, compare the first in your fight in your dog from last year. Start with that. Lou, I agree. I mean, I tried, I agree. We didn't have training camp, but we'll talk about it more probably in the post game. Turns, hands, up the middle, and the defensive line's done the job. It's another great play there by Tomlinson, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they do good on the first 2 downs, and they can't get off the field on 3rd down. And again, all the pressure that was there in the first half just ain't there. Steelers are content to get these things and just continue to chew up the clock and run this clock out. The Giants obviously ain't going to just move the ball down the field at will against these guys. They've had a hard time all night. And Steelers and this is something the Giants got to learn to do. I mean, the Giants can't close out games. This is how you close out a game.
Yep. 2nd and 10 for Ben. From the Giants 44, halfway through the 4th. Ben takes it. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And look at this hole for Snell. Snell all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's just wide open. I mean, just running off guard there. Wide open, easy run. Giants defense just back on their heels. It's just nobody there. I mean, nobody's in the hole. Pepper's been getting burned all night. And, This looks like the Giants you've seen the last 3 years. I mean, there's not much you can say about it. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, man. So it'll be a 1st and 10. It looks like Pepper's a little banged up here. Hopefully he's all right. 7:13 to go in the 4th.
Yeah, this one's all but over now.
Yeah, I agree. Unless they turn it over. Zeke, man, thanks so much for love. Culture is not greater than talent. You need both. You're absolutely right. Culture is not greater than talent. We need more talent here, and we need the young players to develop. We need these young players to get better. But I'm gonna be honest. I'll talk about it more. You got to be fair though. At the same time, is a very young team learning two new completely different systems. You've got a new head coach. He's never coached a game before. You're going up against one of the best coaches the sport has to offer. He's been a head coach in the league for 15 years. You got continuity there. These guys are used to playing with one another. So you had to factor that in if you were being fair going into this game. You have an offensive line with 3 new starters going up against who I think is the league's best defense. This was about as tough as a first week's matchup that the Giants could have gotten, if you're being honest with yourself.
On defense, yeah, but I mean, again, the Giants, it's aggravating because they get out to these leads, they outplay a team for a quarter and a half, and then all of a sudden it's like a switch flips and they get punched and that's it. They're down for the count. Like the thing that aggravates me about that, they just show no fight. I mean, in the last few years, outside of that first game Daniel Jones played against Tampa, this team has shown no fight. They just don't. They just fold. And I can't stand that. I just, they got to do a better job, man. I'm not making excuses.
I'm not making excuses either. I'm not making excuses either, but I didn't expect us to win the game. That's why I picked the Steelers. Steelers are a better football team. Al, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. He says, we all have OBJ's fetishes, Giants fans, crap down and smile, and we come back for more. Listen, that's what diehard fans do.
What it is. I've been loving this team for 37 years. It ain't going to waver at all.
There's no excuses. The Steelers are a much better football team. Is that what you want me to say? The Steelers are a much better football team. There you go. The Steelers, to me, if Ben is a good quarterback, are a Super Bowl contender. This is one of the best defenses in the sport. The Giants have an underdeveloped defense with 2 new systems. We're not supposed to beat this team. Are we playing poorly in the second half? Absolutely. But we're not on this team's level. Plain and simple. As fans, we want to believe that we are. We're not there yet. I'm not making any excuses. The Steelers are a much better team, and you're a Cowboys fan. You're not doing anything either this year, so enjoy that. You'll go 9-7. You'll get knocked out in the first round. 7:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Blue collar man, thanks so much for love. He says we lost this game because we could not run block bottom line. 100%. We got destroyed.
That was the point of attack. I mean, I think every Giants fan that made a pregame video or a key to the win, it was running the ball. Chris and I could have went out there and had -2 yards.
And here's Ben coming out in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 14. Man in motion left to right. Takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Snell runs off right tackle. And he'll be tackled there by Martinez. 2nd and 8, 6:50 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And again, and the Giants need to take notes. This is how you close out a game. You're up by 9 points. You just chew the clock up. You get first down after first down after first down, and you don't allow the team to do anything. The Giants got to learn how to do that. And before the half, perfect example of how we couldn't do that. We had 3:36 on the clock. Go 3 and out. Steelers get the ball back, right down the field, score a touchdown. I mean, it's just the difference between a winning football organization and a losing football organization. The Giants do not know how to win, and they have not known how to win for a long time. They got to figure it out.
Looks like I think the Steelers called the timeout. 6:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. 19-10 Steelers.
No, my kid's not happy. I don't know what he's crying about up there.
It's unbelievable how bad the middle of our line. Yeah, our offensive line tonight was as bad as it gets. I will definitely talk about the offensive line in my postgame video. The offensive line was really bad tonight. BX, man, thanks so much for love. Taking this game as our first game. That BX, I agree. There's going to be fans that go crazy, and it's fair, but you have to factor everything in, and maybe people don't want to hear that. Maybe people want to just hear you say that the team sucks, but you have to take everything in. I agree with that. I'm not making excuses. It's just facts. You didn't have any preseason with a new team, with a new coach, with 2 new systems. What did you think was going to happen? Second half coming up here, 6:12.
Kid ain't happy up there. I don't know what the hell is going on up there, but he ain't happy.
6:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. 19-10 Steelers. Ben coming out.
Yeah, Slayton looks nice. Slayton's a true play. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point.
Ben under center. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Snell off right tackle. Picks up 4. It'll be a 3rd and 4. 6:05 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The Steelers have just this drive is just, this is what you want. As Carl Banks called these, the root canal drive, man. You just run the ball down their throat. You continue to, chew up the clock, convert 3rd downs, and you just, shorten the game. And, it is what it is.
And 5:47 to go. Looks like there's a stoppage in play. I appreciate that, Malik. It's so weird because it doesn't feel like we need someone from the draft this time, but I know I don't know what you mean, but Urquio. But I know at the end of the game, Judge is going to talk to his team because Pat never did. Listen, I'll talk about it in my post-game video, but you guys aren't going to want to hear it. You're just going to want to hear me. Half the people in here are just going to want to hear me say that the team is awful. We're never going to get better because that's what fans want to hear. But I'm going to tell you my honest opinion based on the game. We didn't play well, but I expected some of it. That's what I'll say about this game. Daniel Jones made a couple of mistakes.
That was the big one right there.
Yeah, that was the big one.
That was the big one right there. Somebody's saying the Bills are the best team in the NFL. They're not close to the best team in the NFL.
No, they're top.
They're not close.
They're top 10.
They're not close.
They're top 10, but they're not the best.
They may be the best team in their division. Maybe. Patriots still may be the best team in that division.
And here's Ben. Ben out of the gun, looks, cooks, wide open, touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened there.
25.
Pittsburgh just got beat. I don't know what the hell that celebration is.
25-10.
But I don't know what the hell that is.
I guess he's posing for a picture. I don't know. He could do whatever.
Bradbury just got toasted. I mean, that wasn't close. That was just one-on-one. They just beat him like a little pick play there, I guess. But I don't know.
Schuster's had a day. 25-10, extra point pending.
Well, hey, I picked the Giants to go 6-10 for a reason.
Stop.
I thought they'd do a little bit better tonight, though, but they did not.
I thought they'd do a little better. I didn't think they were going to win, but I thought they would do a little better. I thought they'd keep it more competitive, and they came out. They played well the first 20 minutes. And, I mean, at the end of the day, this game came down, if you're being real, it came down to the opportunity we got at the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line, not scoring there, only getting 3. That completely shifted momentum. And the pick. I mean, the Giants have an 18-play drive. Jones throws an interception. If those two things work out differently, this is a completely different game.
It is. There was, like I said, there was a lot of opportunities for the Giants, and then they not only did not capitalize on them. I mean, they gave it right away. They gave it right back. I mean, I talk about shutdown innings in baseball. You up 10-3, get 3 and out, and you come right out, throw an interception in the first place. Steelers go right down and score. That was the turning point in this game. That's like getting a 3 spot, in the bottom of the 8th, and you come out at the top of the 9th, and your closer gives up a 3 at home. I mean, it's the same thing. So that, to me, that was the incredible turning point in this game. That interception by Diddy. He had a bad game, and I'm not making excuses. I'm rough. I am rough on this. This is why I like Joe Judge, because I am a no-nonsense. I'm going to call you out if you don't play well. And in my post-game video, Daniel Jones is going to get read because I don't care who you are. I'm not a player guy. I don't play favorites. You play bad, you're going to get it. He played bad. He cost the Giants this game tonight. Yes, the Steelers have a great defense, and I'm not saying that we should have won this game, but it should have been closer. You can't make those mistakes. You're not a rookie anymore.
Yeah, no, I agree. We can't have the kid gloves forever. Independent, I appreciate the man. He says, at the end of the day, be critical of Daniel Jones and the O-line. Hold them accountable, but look at the upside, Martina. Yeah, the defense as a whole tonight, I know they got beat down the stretch, but the defense as a whole tonight, factoring in the fact that the Giants really didn't have – they really only – I mean, how many – they had one drive, really, that one drive where he had the 18 plays where they had more than 2 or 3 first downs. So they didn't really have any success. They couldn't extend drives this whole game, really, outside of that. The first drive, they looked decent. Of course, they played to Slayton. But, yeah, I mean, I think the defense overall played – pretty good.
This freaking Bills fan here. How many Super Bowls have the Bills won? Can you tell me?
Well, they lost 4 in a row.
I mean, I know they've made the playoffs once in like 21 years. That's a good accomplishment.
And they had the Music City Miracle.
That's not bad. And you mean that wasn't bad, right?
Yeah. Malik, man, thanks for love. It's like this, Chris. We have potential to be something, but first we got to show it. Our receivers wasn't getting open. So I still don't know why they cut Corey Coleman. Yeah, Corey Coleman was definitely a fan favorite. I don't know. He wouldn't have made much of a difference in this game. Again, factor in the defense we played. Jones didn't have a lot of time to throw the ball. But yeah, I mean, the team as a whole on offense did not play well tonight. There's not much positive to say about the offense tonight. Slayton had a good game. Watchdog, man, thanks for love. I appreciate it. G-Men may end up bottom of the end. They might, Watchdog. The Skins look good. Adam, man, thanks so much for love. He says, on to Chicago. That's the way you got to look at it, man. It's 1 week at a time, and
it is.
We got to try to right the ship and get things going in the right direction. I'm not going to quit on my team. I never will. I love my team, and hopefully, like I've said this for 5 months, this season is about progress. I never had Super Bowl aspirations this year. I knew it was a tough team coming in. I didn't try to underplay it. And Manny, man, thanks so much for love. Nothing but love for both of you, Bad Dog. Way too critical of a young team that's overmatched. DJ did not play bad. Great tackling in the first half. Manny,
listen, what can I tell you? We are 12-37 on our last 49 games. I'm done I'm done with, that's okay, we're gonna get better. This is that. No, I'm done with it. I am done with that. I am not overcritical. I am just calling it like I see it. He made bad decisions in this game. Yes, I knew the offensive line was going to struggle. We have 2 new tackles. One's a career backup, one's a rookie, and we have a guy playing center that's never played center before. I knew the offensive line was going to have a rough night tonight. The fact of the matter is, Daniel Jones, those 2 interceptions cannot happen. They can't.
Here's Jones out of the gun, empty backfield, throws down the field. Nice. I'll tell you, Darius Slayton is bold. All the way up to the 40-yard line, 5:16 to go here in the 4. He's got to have 100 yards.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah, Slayton has played well. He stood out on the offense. They'll have an error at the 40.
I put some of it on the coaching. They did nothing to change a blocking scheme. They did nothing to figure out how Bud Dupree keeps coming off the edge.
Yeah, that was –
it's a complete team loss, no doubt about it.
Nice throw there. Again, CJ Board. I think that's his second catch. He might have made one earlier. All the way up to midfield. That's another first down. 4:52 to go. Technically, it's still a 2-possession game. Obviously, we don't have a lot of hope here, but you'd like to see the Giants get something going for momentum going into next week here. Maybe get a touchdown.
And I'll be honest, Chris, I don't know why they never ran to the left. They never ran behind Andrew Thomas this entire night, and I don't understand that.
Here's Jones out of the gun. Steelers come with a blitz. Offensive line does a good job that time. Jones is going to take over and run with it. Slide. And there's a slide there down to the 37. Giants do a good job on this drive. And we'll see if they can put some points on the board. Sacred Dustman, thank you so much. It would have been a toss-up without the interception, but ultimately a loss may teach us more than a close win would have. It's a good way to look at it. Charles Barkley says, Charles Barkley, what's going on, man? Juju is sus. We got a better team than bum Philly. I like the optimism. And Andrew Marchese, I'll get to that in a second. Here's Jones out of the gun. Throws off his back foot. He was under pressure, and that's dropped. I think that was Ingram. 2nd and 10. Andrew says, I could see them being able to build off tonight. Love you guys. Love you too, man. Thank you.
You guys and girls, phenomenal, though. And the support in the stream again. I mean, we got over 2,000 people in here. We did for a long time. So, again, we said we'll be here all year, win, lose, or draw. Probably a lot of losses. It happens. We've been a bad team. We're a young team. But we'll be here all year. Just like we were last year. We ain't going anywhere.
Here they are from the 37. King, I'll talk to you in a second. You're my guy too, man, but I get it. 2nd and 10 here for Jones from the gun, from the 37. Drops, pop, and incomplete. Let me get to blue collar. No quitting, show hard. I agree. I'd like to see a touchdown here, no doubt about it. And Malik says, the only positive on the O-line is Andrew Thomas because he hasn't a lot of sack. It was kind of surprised going against an elite pass rusher. The offensive line as a whole just played bad tonight. I'm not going to make excuses for him, other than the fact that you have 3 new guys. Gates has never played center. You have a rookie.
On defense, so that'll give the Giants a first down.
Yeah, so I guess that's making excuses, but the offense, I expected them to play bad tonight, if we're being fair. So, listen, guys, I get it. I get being frustrated. I get saying the team sucks. The team does suck, if we're being honest. I'm trying to be positive. I try to be positive on my channel. I think that they could grow. I think they could get better throughout the year. But I never thought they were winning more than 6 games this year. 7 at tops if everything broke right.
I don't try to be positive.
I try to look at the positives every game because why am I?
That's why we work so well together. Good cop, bad cop, Chris. Always.
Jones out of the gun looks. That is a great catch by Shepard. It's about a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 5. That's a great catch.
All hands by Stone Shepard there.
4:04 to go here in the 4th quarter. Like to get a touchdown here.
We do. They got to have a touchdown, and they got to have one quick.
Yeah, build something in the next game. And I'll get to those in a second, guys. Thank you guys so much for loving.
I think the Giants took a timeout that one time that the Steelers are going to have that delay game, but you only got 2 timeouts. And I think I saw Blake Martinez calling the time. Here comes Bud Dupree again.
I don't know what that was. That looked like miscommunication there to Barkley. Incomplete down the right sideline, 3rd and 4.
I'm going to tell you something good in that play, and that is I saw Andrew Thomas destroy Bud Dupree. Watch this.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
It wasn't Bud Dupree. I'm sorry.
No, that was Dupree.
Oh, it was Dupree. That's right. So
Yeah.
he did a great job there. I mean, that's good to see. I mean, I noticed that right away. Bud Dupree coming off, and Andrew Thomas just, stood him up.
Here's Jones out of the gun. There's a first down there to I think that was Barkley. That's about a 6-yard gain. 3:33 to go. Riley
got a break there. It looked like Cam Fleming came out of his stance early.
I saw that too. And Riley, thanks for love. He says trade Evan Ingram right now. Can't block, can't catch. What are you going to get for him? But I get what you're saying. Giants, I'll get to that in 1 second, man. Here's Jones coming out in the gun here, 3:16 to go. And again, he came out of his stance. They don't call it. Jones over the middle, throws to Barkley, pickup of 8, 3:10 to go here in the fourth.
Steelers allowing him to convert, in the middle of the field here, run the clock out. Giants you gotta play a little bit more urgency, guys. You don't have a ton of time. I mean, you have enough with the 2-minute warning and the change of possession, but you'd like to score before the 2-minute warning.
You have to score before the 2-minute warning. Here's Jones coming out of the gun from the 12. I'll get to that in 1 second. Giants champions. And it's a 2-wide set. He's got Barkley to his right. He's got Ingram there in the slot. Takes the snap, drops back, has time, throws corner, incomplete. Nobody home there. Was looking for Ratley, the newly acquired wide receiver.
Good coverage there. I mean, nowhere to throw that ball, throw it out of bounds.
And Giants champion says, I'm switching teams, 10 years of pain. You can't switch teams, man. Your name is Giants champions, man.
10 years? Jesus.
Yeah,
37 years here, man.
You want to
hasn't been 37 years of pain.
Think about all the teams. The Browns have never won a Super Bowl. The Vikings have never won a Super Bowl. The Bills
have only been around for 10. Well, you saw a Super Bowl then in 10 years.
Yeah, you won a Super Bowl. And here's Jones out of the gun, takes the snap, throws. That's completed. But again, like you said, they're giving him the middle of the field. 2:29 to go.
Giants got to get up there and snap it.
Manuel, man, thanks for love. Remember, guys, we don't have to beat every team. We just have to beat the teams in our division to show improvement. This is a top 3 defense. I agree. I honestly think this is the best defense. Malik says, told you, making me smile while the pain of a look. Yeah, Malik, man, thank you so much for all the love tonight, man. I really appreciate it. I'll get to that in roll D 1 second. Jones out of the gun, takes the snap, 2:04 to go. That looked like there might have been pass interference. They don't call it. 2nd and goal, 2:02 to go. And Roldy says, Bad Dog is absolutely right. Coaching didn't give help on the right side, didn't run on the left. I mean, the whole team, I know we were going to lose, but not to show fight like Bad Dog said. It's high and low with this team every game.
It's just and we're frustrated. You know what I mean? But I guess when I do things, again, I've been a fan for so long. I just go by. I'm not saying that this team can't improve. I'm not saying that this team can't win again. But I just go by what I see in the game. And I've always been a pessimist, so I'm going to point out the negatives. I'll point out the positives too in my post-game video, but I'm not just going to say nothing bad.
There's definitely a lot of bad. Jones going to get rid of the ball. That time he got rid of it. 3rd and goal.
That's what he should have done on that 18-play drive. That's where he should have thrown the ball out of bounds. That's how he should have done it. Yeah. Right there. Don't try to when you're running this way, don't try to throw it back across your body out of the end zone, throw it right out of bounds. You're rolling that way, throwing it out of bounds. That's what he should have done. At least he learned from that.
Yeah, 2-minute warning here, 1:56 to go. This game's over, unless a miracle. But like I said, you want to try to have something going into next week. So it'd be nice to get a touchdown here. End on a positive note. Let's see, we got a Sean Grimes says, I love Saquon so much. I want him to be traded, Sean Grimes says, because you're saying he's not in the right situation. I don't think we'll trade him, but I get where you're coming from, Sean. I do get where you're coming from. Yeah, Jones effed up. Jeffrey says, Slayton is the real deal. Yeah, Slayton's played great in this game, Jeffrey. Slayton, he's the pro to take from the offensive side. He's been unbelievable in this game.
I'll tell you. Capez was right in week 1. He said Slayton's the guy. It ain't Barkley.
No,
I give him credit for that. He's right in week 1. That's for damn sure.
Slayton had a great game today. Their plan was to take away Barkley, and they did a great job at that. But regardless, Slayton played great in this game. Blue Collar, thanks for love. He says, remember how bad we started in 07? We were torched. Well, yeah, in 07, we got killed, and we were about to go 0-3. And I think we beat the Redskins week 3. on the goal line, and we were getting acclimated to new systems.
Here's the difference.
We're not that team. We don't have Eli Manning.
Team made the playoffs the previous 2 years. Won 11 games in 2005. Had a veteran defense with guys like Michael Strahan. And they had Justin Tuck. They had Osi Umenyiora. They were much better suited than this team to come back and win. They also had Eli Manning. I mean, Eli was only in his 4th year. This is Daniel Jones' 2nd year. But Eli was in his 4th year. I mean, that's much different than a 2nd year. They also had Tom Coughlin there, for 4 straight years. This is Joe Judge, and this is a year where you couldn't have any kind of preseason games. So I understand that's a positive spin on things, but it's a completely different team.
Yeah, you also had a very good offensive line. You had Michael Strahan. You had established veterans on that team. Roldy, man, thanks for love. He says, with this loss and DJ having 2 turnovers, I'm glad I'm still suspended on Twitter. Yeah, I'm sure you'd be going off, Roldy. Thanks for love. Jason, I'll get to that in 1 sec. Actually, I'll get to it now. We got a little time. He says, you guys hear Joe and Evan today? I did not. Beningo was talking about decades of pain as Jets fans. Giants fans, someone always has it worse. There's a lot of fan bases that have it worse.
Well, that's true. The Jets have it way worse. The Bengals, the Browns.
There's a lot of teams that have it way worse.
But the hell with them. I'm a Giants fan.
Exactly.
We want to win games, man.
And here's Jones coming out in the shotgun here from the 7-yard line. 3rd and goal. Drops back, looks, throws. He's got a man. Touchdown. Who else? Darius Slayton. Slayton's 2nd touchdown of the game. Minute 52 to go. Obviously, you got to go for 2 here. Yeah, you got to go for 2 here to make this a 10-point game. I didn't have the scoreboard up. I just realized this entire time. But it's 26-16.
Well, I tell you, again, it would take a miracle. We obviously got to convert the 2. But if they do convert the 2, they don't need an onside kick. You got enough time. You get the ball back with like a minute to go. You got to get the 2. But if they do and they get the ball back, just remember the missed extra point.
You got to go for 2 here. You got to get the 2 here before we even think about it. Here we go. Jones out of the gun, looks right, throws, and he did not get it. Good coverage there by the Steelers. You still obviously going to onside kick it here, but the game's over.
Yeah, now you have to onside kick it.
Yeah. And Jason, man, thanks for the love. I already said that one. Malik, thank you for the love. He says, but the weird part, guys, there was a pass rush. Remember, everyone likes there going to be no pass rush and already 2 sacks. No, the pass rush today was decent, but the other thing I'll say about that is I expected an interior pass rush in this game due to the fact that the Castro was out for the Steelers. But the Giants definitely did a good job in that aspect. I knew that they would. The interior pass rush was good in this game. Dexter Lawrence got a push. Leonard Williams was great in this game. He definitely stood out, as well as Lorenzo Carter. Carter played good. Martinez played good.
About how much of a mirror image the Jets and Giants are of one another. The Jets lose 27-17. They get a garbage touchdown at the end of the game to make it closer. Sam Darnold struggles. Daniel Jones struggles. Giants down 26-16. They get a garbage touchdown. Make Darnold and neither team could run the ball to save their life. Yeah. It's just amazing how the Jets and Giants are just such mirror images of one another. They are both just so bad. There's no good New York teams. It just sucks. The Islanders, at least they made the Eastern Conference Finals. They're down 3-1 in that series. Yankees have won. I don't know if they did tonight. Hopefully they won.
I'll tell you what, we got to bounce back next week, but it will not be easy. The Bears got a good defense too. And, every team we play the first 5-6 weeks have a good defense. So we knew the schedule was challenging going into the year, but
they were off. The Yankees are actually off tonight.
But, not a good performance tonight by the Giants overall. But there's some positives.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can probably always take positives.
But there comes a point where
game, but at the same time, I guess this is just me, and it's not just this year. Like I'm looking at the last 3 years. I'm sick of taking, but there's no positives when you've lost 37.
I agree.
Again, that's my issue.
I get it.
I'm sick of losing. I'm just sick.
We're all sick of it.
We're the worst team in football since 2016. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, we're all sick of it. Believe me, I'm sick of it. It's not the easiest thing to come on YouTube, and you know it. You're on YouTube too.
Oh, I know. Like I said, you and I, and that's why our fan base is phenomenal because we don't just hang around like you and I and stay here. the Giants community continues to grow, and there continues to be more and more video makers, more and more content creators with a bad team. So that just tells you how solid, how strong the fan base is.
Onside kick, Steelers recover. They got it at the 46. We'll see. Maybe the Giants can get it back, score another touchdown. The game's obviously over, but we'll see. They got 2 timeouts. But yeah, we're not good, Fulon.
Yeah, no, it's going to take time. Like I said, I actually did think we could beat Pittsburgh today. I did. I thought that we could beat this team, but they didn't. But like I said, at the end of the day, I picked us to go 6-10, and people they want to get on my case about that. And I just, like I said, there's a lot of turnover here, and especially the way things have gone. It's just a weird year.
And here's Ben. Ben's going to turn in hand. Lawrence with a nice tackle there. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Giants will use their second timeout.
Yeah, I mean, again, Roethlisberger, great night tonight. 21 out of 32, 229, 3 touchdowns. Did not turn the ball over. Yeah, I mean, after the first quarter, the Giants just did not get to him. The Steelers made adjustments. Giants didn't. Again, I'll talk about it on post-game video. I'm just surprised there was no rollouts to the right. There wasn't a lot of play action. They never ran behind the left side of the line. It's just there's a lot of things that make you scratch my head and go, what were they doing tonight? So I don't know.
I mean, listen, this game came down to 1. We knew going in they had no chance if they weren't going to be able to run the ball. They couldn't run the ball.
They couldn't run the ball.
And they didn't even come close to being able to run the ball. And
never.
And we knew if they couldn't do that, they weren't beating the Steelers. Here they are out of the I formation, and they run off left guard there for a gain of 7, maybe 8. Nice run there by Snell. Minute 42 to go. Giants will use their last timeout.
One first down away from putting this game away.
Yeah, victory formation. Jason Young, man, thanks for love. He says, turnovers aside, Jones' pocket awareness looked way better. Also, adjustments he made at the line of scrimmage really impressed me. I also liked how he's now checking down, got to avoid silly mistakes. There was, like I said, there's always positives to take, and hopefully he cleans up the mistakes. But you cannot turn the ball over deep in the red zone, in his own red zone the first time, and in the opposing team's red zone the second time. Malik, thank you for love. He says, what do you think Judge is going to say after the game? I don't know.
Better. He's going to say this on the Chicago.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I've never seen a Joe Judge press conference, so I don't know exactly what he's going to say, but I'm sure it's not going to be anything extraordinary. Here we go. Ben's going to turn. He's going to hand to Snell. Snell, I think the Giants hold him. It's going to be close. They might go for this, actually.
I think he got it. I think they're marking him short.
He's a half yard short, but I think they'll go for this. They'll try to end it right now. There's really no harm in doing it. They're down by 2 scores. And you're kind of in no man's land. Minute 17 to go here. Steelers will probably go for this. They'll try to close it out here. If not, maybe Jones gets another opportunity to get, like you said, another garbage time score. They're going to let this tick all the way down, and they'll call a timeout. The Steelers will have 55 seconds left.
I mean, it just, the run blocking was horrible. And that's what worries me, more than anything, because you want your linemen to run block. I mean, usually they like to run block, but they got nothing. I mean, they would look confused all night. Never made adjustments. They never figured out how to get Bud Dupree coming off that left side all night, and nobody picking him up. I mean, that's not Andrew Thomas's guy. Nick Gates missed him a bunch. You cannot have Nick Gates pulling from center trying to block Bud Dupree. That's just a bad design. That type of thing is going to get you killed. That's not – Nick Gates can't do that. That's not his strength. It's the first time he's played center. You can't have him trying to block Bud Dupree. Yeah.
No, you're right.
It's just that's not good. Bud Dupree's going to beat him to the man every time.
4th and 1 coming up here. I'll get to those in actually, I'll read it now. I got time. Philly fan says, hey, guys, tough loss. I will say you guys look better so far than in previous years. I think in certain aspects we did. I think the defense overall looked better than I thought it would based on the fact that the Giants couldn't move the ball on offense.
Yeah.
They didn't help the defense out at all. I do think the defense was pretty good. They wore down over the course of the game. There's a hand, like on this play, there's a handoff on the end around, and he slides down, and they'll close out the game. Good call there. That was Claypool. and that'll do it. It'll take 1-0, and the Steelers will get out of New Jersey with a win, and the Giants will drop to 0-1 for I think it's like the 11th time in the last 12 years.
Yeah, they're 0-1. Yeah, since 2009, they've won the opening game once. Yeah. That was 2016. That was it. They have not won it. They have not won it. Yeah, one time since 2009. So they've lost 11 out of their 12 home openers.
Watch Doctor says, when do you think Parrott has a chance for right tackle? Thank you so much, man, for love. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a great subscriber. As far as Matt Parrott goes, that's a great question. I still don't think yet, because they're playing so many good pass rushers. I think they're still going to want the more experienced linemen, at least for the first 4, 5, 6 weeks. But I definitely, if the Giants struggle this year, they're going to get Parrott in there. They're going to give him an opportunity to block and see what he's got before they get into the draft. So you'll see him sooner than later if the Giants get off to a really bad start, but don't expect to see him at least over the first 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the edge rushers we're going up against. But the Steelers are going to get out of here with a win, 26-16. I said by 3. I was probably being a little optimistic as a Giants fan. They had the spread at 6. It's about what I thought. I thought between 3 and 10 points. But the thing that I'm most disappointed with, and I'll talk about it in the post-game video, but the thing I'm most disappointed with in tonight's effort was the offensive line overall. The offensive line, to me, there's really nothing good about it. The pass protection was decent in the first half, but overall, the O-line played really bad. I will have the built-in excuse, like I said. It's a brand new O-line. You have a rookie left tackle. You got 3 new starters, and you're going up against the best pass rush in football. They led the league in sacks last year, but the O-line was clearly outmatched the entire time. Both run and block.
Yeah, definitely. So,
yeah.
It's just Saquon Barkley's had a lot of these games where he has 10 carries for 6 yards, 13 carries for 1 yard, 15 carries for 6 yards. I don't know. I mean, he didn't have much of a chance tonight. It's hard to put. It's hard to put this on him. I mean, when you get the handoff and you're met by 3 defenders, but it's hard. It's hard to blame him.
Yeah. And Waterfly, you have a great night, man. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it. And Abe Foreman says, I was actually impressed with the D as a whole. I agree with you. I think the D actually played pretty decent in this game. I know, like I said, they wore down towards the end. The D, I thought, played pretty well. I honestly believe that. I think we did good in terms of getting a pass rush in the first half. We wore down. And a lot of that had to do with the pick in our own 30-yard line and just the momentum shifting plays. But overall, the D, I thought, played decent. Malik says, so there's definitely going to be watching film after this, especially the line. Like, guys, they just kept coming in and stopping the run. Yeah, the O-line just got obliterated tonight. Malik.
Like Chris said, just it was a mismatch.
It was a complete miss. And I knew it was a mismatch coming in. I was hoping it wouldn't be this big of a mismatch, and it was. It was worse than I was hoping it would be. I knew that they were going to be mismatched, but it was even worse than I thought it would be. And Joe Man says, I can't wait to have a Steelers like D one day. It's nice. I mean, their defense is great. They're great in all 3 phases. They got a great secondary, they got a great linebacking core, and they got a great defensive line. They're just a great defense. I tip my cap to their team. I'm telling you right now, if Ben is good this year, and I don't know if he is yet, but if Ben is the Ben of old and he had a good game tonight, Steelers are a Super Bowl contender. I think their D is that talented.
I wouldn't go. I'm not going to give them Super Bowl.
I'm not picking them, but
Ravens are that.
I'm not picking them to go to the Super Bowl, but I do think I'd put them on the same level as the Buffalo Bills, and a lot of people view them as a dark horse Super Bowl contender.
Right, they can win a playoff game, but they're not the Ravens. They're not the Chiefs.
No, they're a step below those teams. I'd put them 3rd in the AFC if Ben is the Ben of old. I think they could be the 3rd best team in the AFC. Crimson, thank you so much for the love. He says, time to sit Cam Fleming. I don't know if it's going to happen next week, but it'll happen sooner than later if this keeps up, for sure. They'll definitely get Matt Parrott some experience on the offensive line. But guys, it's late. There's a Monday night game. First off, I want to say thank you to Bad Dog, of course. And we'll be doing it next week. It'll be a therapy session.
Yep.
And hopefully it gets better because the last 2 years it's been brutal. And all I can say is, man, I'm going to try to remain optimistic. I'm going to try to hope that this team gets better because what else do we got? I mean, yeah, we suck. We suck. I'll be the first to say it, but hopefully it gets better. Andrew Thomas says Slayton was the only Giant on the offense that bowled out. Well, Slayton was great. Slayton was unbelievable. Thank you so much for love. But it was a tough game. It's kind of what I expected, but there were definitely certain aspects that were that hurt a little bit. The offensive line I thought would be better than this.
Yeah, they did a bad job tonight.
Yeah, and Barkley, we got nothing in the ground game, and I was hoping to at least see that. We got the run game tonight was the and you knew they were going to sell out for it. It was going to be tough, but I thought it'd be better than that.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I'll discuss it on a post game.
Yeah,
I know everybody's. I know all my enemies are looking for that one.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but I just want to say thank you for coming on tonight. And
of course, I mean we do this every week, baby. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Anywhere, no matter how bad they are, they be on 16 every week. Every week.
And we'll talk about it next week, man. And Malik says, but guys, I was watching the Browns game and they literally benched Jedrick Wills. Like, wow, that's my man. So Andrew played okay. Listen, Andrew's a rookie left tackle. I didn't get to see the film. He was matched up, I'm pretty sure, the whole game on Bud Dupree, and Bud Dupree had a good game, but you expect that. He's a veteran going up against a rookie. He's going.
I didn't even think he was matched up on Dupree. Dupree kept blitzing off that side. Thomas was engaged in another block. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Maybe it was the way that they called it, but he was on the same side as Thomas. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. It was a tough loss tonight. Blue Collar Man, thanks for love. He says 1 game reaction to Gates at center.
Didn't play well.
There was one play he really got abused. The whole offensive line didn't play well, as a unit. I mean, we couldn't – the run blocking specifically. But, guys, we are going to close it out. I want to say – I always like to say it to you guys more so than anybody else because you guys are incredible. And Eddie says, Love can't tackle. Yeah, Love – I didn't see much from Love tonight, to be honest with you. Again, it's hard when you're calling the game and trying to keep up with the chat. It's hard to keep up with individual players. I'd have to go back and look at the film, to be honest with you, Eddie. But, guys, it was tough, man. But I can't say thank you guys enough. You guys blew up the stream. You guys were here the whole time. You guys are still incredible. You guys still, with this team as bad as it's been, we've won. Since I've been on YouTube, they've won, 9 games in the last 9 games in the last 2 years. And you guys continue to support my channel as much as you do. And it's not easy coming on YouTube doing this, but you guys make it a lot easier. So I can't say thank you enough. Logan Ryan, I didn't see it. Was Logan Ryan even out there tonight?
I didn't see him at all.
Logan Ryan was not out there tonight. I just realized that. Sports expert, thanks for love. He says Wills wasn't benched. He got hurt. Okay, so there's a clarification. And Gizola says Thomas had a good game quietly. Cam Fleming, on the other hand, goddamn. So good at opening holes for the defense. Yeah, I didn't see Logan Ryan out there tonight. And maybe it was because he just got here. They may feel like he needs an extra week. I didn't mention his name. I don't think he was out there. But guys, thank you guys for being here. Baruch says he was. Oh, he was? If he was, he didn't do much. He didn't do much if he was out there. Okay, he was out there. Maybe he was out there in a limited capacity. He played a lot. Yeah, okay. I missed it then, Max. Number 23. Okay. He didn't do much. That's for sure. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And we'll have our post-game videos up. You guys come by for the therapy session, and we'll be back at it next week, and we'll hope things start to turn around. That's all we could say for you guys, and hopefully the team gets a lot better. We're still young, and hopefully we get a lot better. I try to remain optimistic, but I completely understand why people are upset after tonight. But Bad, do what you got to do, my man.
Yeah, again, guys and girls, thank you for hanging out with us. Another bad performance in our loss for the Giants. We've kind of come accustomed to this. So like Chris said, hopefully it just gets better. There's positives to take away from it. It's not like it was all negative, which is a good thing. But there's definitely things they got to work on. They're a young team. This offensive line's got to get better. They got to get Saquon Barkley going. And Deion Jones has to do better. That's really it comes down to that. The defense has got to do better on third down. It's just, like I said, there's good things and bad things, more bad than good. But work on the positives and or build up the positives, work on the negatives. Get better. Try to come out and beat the Bears next week. That's really all we got. So for the Entertainment Talking Sports, Bad Diggity Dizzle, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best subscribers and supporters on YouTube. Really appreciate it. We go. Peace.